Canadian. Hello, friends. Loco, typical me, the kitchen, Sky, I'm Irish, Melody. Hang on. I am very sick. So, I'm going to do my best not to sneeze or cough or anything on stream, and hopefully I don't sound too wrecked at the moment. Is the IRA coming for me, Sky? That's not good. Hey, Jim. Hey, Rav. I watched all your streams a while back. I'm glad you're still at the amazing work. Also, I love your Prison Architect vids. I was the one saying my name was Alex. Oh, Melody. Hey, thanks. Welcome aboard. I literally spent all of yesterday, like, rugged up on the couch with a blanket and a box of tissues and just watching heaps of videos on YouTube, just like, please, I don't want to die. It's been rough. It's been real rough. Yeah, I haven't got any whiskey at the moment. I should probably get some. A cheeky little hot toddy would probably help me out. I watched this guy called Ben Eater. You guys should look him up. Dude made a whole 8-bit computer out of breadboards and random chips and stuff. It was amazing. So was I RPG? Was I LARPing steampunk? Frostpunk, you mean? A little bit. It definitely does feel very blustery and wintry here in Melbourne at the moment. It's pretty rough. And Sky's been camping. Nice work, man. That would have been fun on a bun. Let's do a sandbox. Should we just do random-y things? I knew what you were doing. Hey, I found this island. Like, there's all these ones, right? Like Mancha de Tita and Disco. Rock on. But I found this cool one on the Steam Workshop that looks fun. Yeah, sandbox time. Because I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. I'm just going to go as long as I can, and then I'm going to go back to bed. If that's okay with you guys. Do an island that's very big and looks decent and cool. That's what this one looks like. Large, rich islands. So we can start in any era we want. I kind of like the colonial era. I think that's probably good. We'll start with a few more population than we normally do. That's fine. Foreign aid's fine. Or should we... Am I currently in Canada? Currently in Melburnian. Ooh. Victory by. I guess? Set ourselves a little goal? Let's set ourselves a goal to get to $50,000 in my Swiss bank account. That sounds good. What do you think? I think this should be fun. Good. Alright. Let's do it. How do I start? Start map. Well, that's how you start, right? California is shake and bake. It's a bit warm over there. It is summertime. I wish I had $500,000 in my American bank account. Forget the Swiss. Yeah, me too. Alright, let's do it. From Tropico, with love. Saddam Hussein used I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston as his campaign song. Lol? Maybe he should have used Tom Waits' Way Down in the Hole. No? I've got the voice for it today. Way down in the hole. Oh my god. This flu is pretty rough, I might say. Typical me, you might leave, sorry. You don't like my singing? It's okay, man. Diggy Diggy Hole, yeah, that's another one. Alright, what do we got? Oh my god, we got some shacks. Shacks are plenty. And what do we got? Construction. We got Teamster. We got a couple of houses and stuff. We're doing good. We got this. Alright, typical me. And Sky. Thanks, guys. It's okay. I'll catch you next time. I'm sorry I was late. I mean, like I said, I almost didn't stream today. I've only watched Tropico 6 one time. Could you please explain what you have to do? Well, it's easy. We've got a dock here. We've got to connect our dock up to our main sort of road area, right? And the whole idea behind this is we've got to build, and geez, this map. Oh, there's ruins and everything. We've got to build a town and make a whole bunch of money. Basically, Pedro Castro, building your island SimCity style with British overlords. Basically, yes. It's simulated Cuba. All of these things are essentially correct. So, this thinks, this says that it's a really rich map. So if we look, right, there's no pollution and fun coverage is low and all that sort of stuff. But if we look at our resources, oh man, we can grow whatever we please. Alright, cool. Bananas, yeah, we can grow pineapples, we can grow coffee, we can grow cotton, and we can grow rubber. We have the good fixings for livestock as well, right? And then resources-wise, there's a whole bunch of, like, iron and coal and all sorts of things that we can dig up on this map and then sell to people. And you can have crocodiles, which is awesome. And you can boil paper for hats. Oh, Astro chat. You always make me smile. So, first thing we got to do is get some cash flowing in, right? And we've got to give these people here that are living in these shacks, like if you don't have enough housing for people, they'll build a little shack here where they'll just like, you know, do what they can. We've got a couple of moo cows floating about, which is nice. And then a few shitty houses, and then my big awesome palace with the, you know, the prayer tree out the front here. And the shaved bears in the circus, exactly. Alright, so, let's get cracking. We've got to get ourselves $50,000 dues. Right, so old Penultimo is telling us that we've got to do that. That's the challenge that we've set for ourselves, and I think we can do it. So, let's go ahead, and we'll get some food and resources up and running. We'll get ourselves some plantations, I think, first. So I guess we'll start with some corn, because that's going to be, like, food for the people. And we'll put that, like, over here-ish. Yeah, cool. And then we're going to have one that's going to be probably sugar, I would say. Yeah, sugar is probably a good idea. And we can pop that facing in the opposite direction because it's all very green there. Right? The tree is pink with blood. Lol. We'll get ourselves probably some coffee as well, which is also nice and rich. We'll pop that there. And then if we get ourselves a ranch, we can pop that here. And then we can use the ranch to do some fertilizing for these guys. Right? That's the theory. And then we'll just link these all up to the main drag with a road. Not like that, please. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So this way, because they're linked with the road, our construction dudes here are going to head out and start building those things.
Have a request.
And away we go.
Reasons it is a secret request.
What? Only all I know is, and several dozen loose-lipped freedom fighters, and your spies. In fact, you almost certainly knew what we wanted before we did. In which case, we need to build a pirate cove. And that way we get some revolutionary immigrants, or $2,000 dues, or arena blueprint.
Excuse me, Ellsworth. I need a teensy tiny favor.
Fulfill export trade to the crown. Cool, we can do that within 176 days. And so this is the mandate mechanism, right? Because the Crown are kind of the sponsors of our colony here, we need to, like, keep this timer down here from hitting 0. Because if it hits 0, we won't be the governor anymore. And we do not want this. What's what? Firecats, are you getting bombarded with crazy parties? Is that what's going on? Alright. So he wants us to export stuff to the Crown, which is great. By the way, how's my audio, guys? Am I peaking a little bit? It looks like I might be. Or is it okay? And how's the game audio? Is it too loud? It's all good? Teensy tiny favour is to make tea for him. Very possibly. I don't think we can grow tea, can we? No. We can grow coffee. Maybe that'll do him. Maybe he's one of those Brits that doesn't mind a cup of coffee. That's all good. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. So, we got some construction underway. So that's cool. We need to get our Pirate Cove up and running. Which is Raids, Pirate Cove. And I figure... Should we just, like, pop it right here? May as well, right? Coffee, which is anti-British. Exactly. So we'll hook up our Pirate Cove as well. Good. Excellent. We got this. It's very chill, this game. It's not very secret, no. But there's not really anywhere secret on this island that I could put it. Ooh, oh, hang on. Oh, looky. I could put it in up here. In this cheeky little cove. But then I'd have to run a road all the way up there, and the teams does it have to, like, go further to drop their stuff off. What's the most popular series or game that I have played? Well, that'd easily be Prison Architect, Melody. It's definitely the one that people coming to my channel watch the most of. Quite comfortably. Cove looks like the side of a penguin's head. I'm sure Loco would be happy about that. Where? Looking this way, so there's the beak? Or... like this. Like this one. Oh, I see. It's got like a puffin beak. I got it. I gotcha. We'll call it Penguin Cove. Filthy little birds they are. Old Loco Ombre has always used Penguin as his little avatar. If I remember correctly, Loco. Did you use the Penguin? The kitchen subscribed because of Prison Architect. It's that's how people find me. Also, thank you for subscribing. No, I'm thinking of oh gosh, sorry, Loco. I'm thinking of what's his nuts? Anyway, I know. Sorry, Jeff. I'm trying not to schniffle, but it is kind of occurring. Rav subscribed because of the porn. I only upload that on my special channel. Welcome to Astro Chat, Melody. This is the way that it goes. Okay, hang on. So we're gonna set these to multiculture, right? And by doing so, what it does, like monoculture, just like they just go crazy and start cooking as much as they can. But if you set it to multiculture, they don't drop. Like, they're less efficient, but they don't drop any fertility as they go along. And then we can set these guys. Does not increase the fertility in its vicinity? Oh, it does not decrease the fertility. That's the one we want.
Our revolution is as yet only marginally glorious, but with your continued support, Governor, the people will make it shine.
Alright, so we built our Pirate Cove. Should we get some revolutionary immigrants or some cash? I think we need some cash. No, we'll get the immigrants. That's fine. And we need to build some houses for these dudes as well. Because at the moment, housing is fairly limited. But we do have our pirate cove, and it is staffed up. So, that's a good place to begin. So, let's get ourselves... We'll get some housing underway. Bunkhouses should be fine. And it's control and scroll to zoom, and then shift click to multi-build. And we'll just, like, destroy all of these shacks that are here, because, you know, it's fine. I'm sure they won't mind. We hired some pirates. Too bad that wasn't the goal. I am bad, Tomahawk. I am super bad, my friend. It is, it's kicking my butt, this old one. But that's okay. These things do occur. But that's okay. I'm just gonna, like, cruise on as long as I can. Right. The Crown trade route is the next thing we need to focus on. So let's get some trade up and running with the Crown. What do they want? They want corn, cotton. Let's sort by deviation. Corn, milk, rum, and sugar. Well, we're growing some sugar. So that might be the best one, and that leaves the corn free so that we can eat that ourselves. I think that's probably a good way to go. We'll just export 600 sugar out to the Crown, right, from this here farm, which is doing quite nicely. Look, got a little sugar canes going along. Whoa. Okay, cool. And a person walking about, evidently. So, that's going to take care of itself. These guys are going to, like, do some sexy watering and, like, just wander about aimlessly. And there are cows in the field. And a pig. What are they doing in there? That's a bit weird. I guess they're, like, pooping in the field to help it? I don't know. But this sugar is doing its thing. The corn here is doing its thing, and the coffee is a bit slower to grow. I love that you're a communist. You don't know Astro. The pig is looking... Oh, man, if you found truffles, man, that'd be a great export. But look at him go. Look at his little tail. Be good, little buddy. Oh. More sugar. Excellent. Great. Good. That's taken care of. Houses underway. So some of these shacks, we want to get these down to 0. And get people all happily living away, doing their thing. And I tell you what, in order to help with that, I'm going to research free housing. Yeah? Melody is a Soviet supporter. Stoichkov would like... Where is Stoichkov? My buddy. He's probably crashed when he saw that I wasn't online at my normal start time. Right. I need to research free housing. But I don't think I've got any research income coming in. So... I need a library to help me get research income. And then I can, you know, go ahead from there. Just happily living away. Doing their thing. Being chill. How are we doing with the rest of these houses, guys? Are these coming along? Doing our thing? Yes? No? Maybe? Eventually? We want to get these shacks out of the way. I don't want to bulldoze people's homes. Make the people pay a lot like a true communist. I should pay them, make them pay 0 like a true communist, right? In Arstotzka. And I really need to pay...
So arrive, Governor, that we have to pay a bribe to find out how much to pay in bribes.
Alright. So, old Sophia here, in order to help out our revolutionary chums, reckons that it's about time we build ourselves a chapel, and I reckon it's probably not a bad time to do it, and pay with their lives. I reckon it's a good time. Let's get ourselves a cheeky chapel. Where is that? In... public services chapel, and we can slot that. We'll pop that here. We'll demolish a single shack by doing it, but this will help to boost up everyone's religion-y things. Next to the tavern, good thinking 99. Let's get ourselves an entertainment-y tavern. No, where is it? Tavern. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we'll put it out the back, right? Secret tavern. So once you've had a bit of a prey, you can then get out and have a cheeky margarita out the back. Astro. The people live free in Astro. Excellent. Drink and get married. Well, that's the thing, right? When you get overly drunk and you get a little bit merry and meet a delightful lady, you can just skip over here and... Don't get married drunk, kids. Make the children work in the fields? I could do that. I could do that. There is an edict for that. Where is it? Child allowances. No. Is there a childy thing? I can't remember. Maybe it's in here. Child labor? There's martial law and agricultural subsidies. But we'll stick with what we got for now. It's alright. And let's speed things up a wee bit here. We've got to get this crown trade route underway. How is this actually producing? It has currently produced 2,781 of the sugars, which should hopefully... Okay, stuff has gotten exported. Let's look at our trade screen here. And... active trade routes. Cool, so we've exported nothing of that. But eventually, we're going to make some sugar, and it's going to get exported. I think I can, actually. Yeah, no, I can't. Hey, JP. Welcome aboard, buddy. Get the whips ready. Got to get them moving. Get them underway. What's happening with these bunkhouses? Let's go. Let's crank them up. We need people living in houses, guys. High priority.
Something does not feel quite right, Governor. I have a powerful desire to call you Presidente.
Uh-huh. Alright. So, old Penultimo wants us to get cracking on getting ourselves... Did I miss something? Are we behaving ourselves? Okay. Right. Penultimo wants us to get rid of the crown, basically. So we need to get our revolutionaries up to 60% and population supporting revolutionaries to 43%. So that's good. That's easy to do. Because what we can do is when this chapel comes online, we just start bringing revolutionaries in every time we complete a quest for Sophia. And that way, that population continues to rise, and then we'll do things to make them happy. Like, for example, boop, 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 boop. Food for the people. And that's my the capitalist standing. Urban development decreases construction costs of all residential buildings by 50%, runs for 5 years and has a cooldown of 5 years. That's probably... Let's do that.
As much as...
Spend 5 years building out some new houses. Won't that be good? Boom. And we'll get another 3 of those here. Staggered down like that. Hope the priest will drink at the tavern. Well, where else are they going to get their communal wine, right? Oh. Ah. So we finished our sugar trade route with the crown, which is nice. So, I guess... Do you want to just run another one of those and just keep... Oh, cancel. We'll just keep harvesting cash out of these guys. But...
Finding good help is so difficult these days.
He is so happy. Oh yes, between you and me, your little eccentricities make being here a little more bearable. Yesterday, I found a spider the size of my hand just sitting on the Chase lounge. Blighter probably wanted a payoff, and everyone else does. Bless. Alright, so we're going to use that to extend our mandate slightly. And that will keep us ticking along until we can get our popularity. Right, so we need to get revolutionaries to 60%. And we need 60 of them. So that we can kick these buggers out. And take over this island all in our Patma. And in order to do that, we do need some cash. So let's look at getting some...
Our revolution is as yet only marginally glorious, but with your continued support, Governor,
wait till you see the sea
will
monster.
make it shine.
Just stick the spider down his pants. Alright. We get some more revolutionary dudes up and running. So that then pushes this... Well, they're not going to come straight away. But when they come, that'll push this up a little bit further. Revolutionaries is... Like, we're doing good here. We're getting towards the goal. But then I believe we need some cash to pay off the crown. So we're going to have to push towards that. So what are we going to do? We can make some rum. Hey, Stoich. Welcome aboard, buddy. You almost... I thought that you'd probably gone to bed because I wasn't going to stream today. I was too sick. I was considering just going to bed and not getting up all day. Should we get some coconuts? We'll get a mine underway. Let's get some coconuts first. Nah. That doesn't look great. Let's get some mines up and running. So, let's do... What do we got up here? That appears to be iron. Ooh, gold. Yeah, let's get some gold. So let's go gold. And we'll go... We'll rotate this way, and we'll rotate this one this way. And then we can run a road between them, and then link that down past my house, and then onto the main strip. And theoretically what we can do is then start some raids up. Alright, so in our Pirate Cove, we can do a whole bunch of goodies here, where I can... Ooh. Alright, let's do a treasure hunt first, just to get ourselves some points, potentially. And then from there on in, we can start smuggling out the gold that we're harvesting up. I think that'll be a good way to go. The road goes right past the mansion, so Astro Stalin can count his golden nuggets. Exactly. I'll be like, chilling out, up on my balcony up here, just going like, 1, 2, oh, very good, yes. More gold for Astro. Astro likes gold. Not that Astro has any gold. I would like to have some gold. Or some gold nuts. Good, good, good. So, that's taken care of. Whoa, what was that? I just missed something there. Is there a way that I can get to the log task overview?
Humbly teach you something.
There are too many unemployed citizens. Decrease the unemployment rate to 7%. I will do it. I can do that. So what's our current unemployment? Where are we? Almanac? People. Jobs taken total. So there's 64 jobs. There are currently 50 people unemployed. 4 of them are college educated. 6 of them are high school educated. And 40 of them are uneducated. So that's cool. We can build out some things. Oh my god.
The people have a request. But for safety reasons, it is a secret request.
Alright. Produce a fisherman's wharf. And produce some fish. Get some more revolutionary immigrants. I can do that. I was planning on kind of doing that anyway. So that kind of works out. I'll just stand here and watch my citizens work hard for 1 penny. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. As long as they bring my gold in, everything's good. Let's get some fish. Fishies. Fishies? Where can fish go? What does the fox say? Go there, and then we'll hook that up like this. Boom. This will also produce more jobs, which is good. And then... I tell you what. Let's do another sugar plantation. like in here. Because what I want to do is get some rum underway. Because rum's a good seller. Mr. Video Games, welcome aboard. Always good to see you, my friend. Right, rum. Let's distill ourselves. Actually, I'll put it down here so that growing, like the rich growing area down this road can still be used for other things. Because if I look in Boop with the Badong, there's still corn. We could get some bananas up and running. There's a good pineapple slice here. Should get some pineapples? Why not? Get some pineapples up and running. And I think we need some more houses. So let's get ourselves a couple more. Actually, I tell you what, before we go any further with this, let's get another construction office. Let's get it up here. And another teamster. And teamsters are the guys that haul stuff about, right? They're like the people who move your resources about. And then let's go have some houses up here near the mines so that the miners can live in their own cool bunkhouses. And they should have a tavern up here as well. Boom. Yeah? And let's see. Construction. We'll leave that for now. Well, we've just blasted through all of our cash, which is not great. Oh, Stranger Things. I still haven't seen Season 2 of Stranger Things. And I know that's bad. Alright. I'm desperately trying not to sniffle into the microphone. Desperately. No, I know. I have to watch it. I have to sit down and watch it. I mean, I've been sick. I could have sat down and watched the entire bloody thing yesterday, but instead I watched a dude build an 8-bit computer out of breadboards. Which was pretty good, I have to say. It was pretty amazing. It is a science fiction drama on Netflix, Stoichkov. And it's pretty boss, I have to say. It's a pretty amazing game. TV show. Ooh. Coconuts. Gold. Sugar. Coconuts. Let's do coffee. We'll send the Crown some coffee. That'll sort them out. We need to produce a bunch of fish, get our unemployment rate down, and we need some more revolutionaries. How are we going to acquire more revolutionary persons? So they're currently fairly happy. So we're almost at that 60 points of happiness. We need to get more, so we need these guys to come over to the revolutionary side. Standing modifiers. Oh. Oh. I see. Okay, so the bunkhouses make them sad, but the Pirate Cove, Chapel, and Tavern make them happy. So that works. Well, I ain't paying for Netflix, so yeah, that ship sailed. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I have rocked back and forth on the matter in the past myself. I do pay for Netflix at the moment, though. Just because... I don't know, honestly. I kind of don't watch anything on Netflix at the moment. I'm trying to think of the last thing I actually sat down and watched all the way through on Netflix. And there hasn't been a lot in a while. There's no Hulu here in Australia. Remember the fireworks? Which fireworks, Mr. Video Games?
More, Governor, more. Always more. Hop to it. The Crown demands.
Boom. At the moment I have Netflix. Here in Australia we also have one called Stan, which I think is the dumbest name for a streaming service I've ever heard. Well, let's watch TV. What are we going to watch? Let's watch some Stan. Ew. But I don't know. I went for Netflix and it was... it's fine. There's good stuff on it. The Crown needs to shove it or get crocs up their butts? Damn straight. We'll sort them out, don't you worry. All we got to do is keep the money flowing in from our mines. And I guess, how is our raid going? Okay, so the pirates are returning, which is nice. And then after they've returned, what we can do is we can do... Ooh. Dead Man's Chest. The duration of mission to decrease by 50%, but raiders have a 20% chance of dying on the mission. I'm not sure if that's a great idea. I think we'll maybe leave that the way that it is, right? A real big telescope. Awesome. Uh-huh. Alright. Well, let's just keep the raids going. They seem to be quite fun. We'll just go stealing people's stuff. We'll go looting some stuff, or do we want to rescue? Let's do a rescue mission. And we'll get some people. Although that's not going to help my unemployment rate, now that I think about it. Maybe that was a bit silly. It's Booty Cove. Penguin Cove. I think it's Puffin Cove with the big bulbous beak there.
Loyal Penultimo is speechless.
Hey!
Only the political majesty of his beloved Presidente stills Penultimo's tongue this way.
Thank you, Penultimo. Got our unemployment down to 7%. Sorted. We got this. Oh, I keep sniffing into the microphone, don't I? I'm sorry. Right, hang on. How's this doing up here? I tell you what we're going to do is I'm going to quick build the construction office and the Teamsters office. So then the new construction dudes that pop into here can help to build the rest of the things that we want. Okay, so we have exported our next trade route out to the Poms. Let's give them some more coffee. No? Cocoa? Bananas? Tobacco? Logs? Gold? I guess I can export gold. Do 150? Seagull Cove. Let's do some gold for him. That'll be nice.
I must say, I'm glad to be still working with you. Finding good help is so difficult these days.
Excellent. So, we've got a minesweeper seagulls. Give them some logs up their butts. So old Roger here is going to extend our mandate by another 1.5 years, which is great. And at the moment, we still haven't made any money into our Swish bank account. Swish?
Glorious, but
Suddenly I'm Dutch.
The people will make it shine.
So, old Sophia's happy. The revolutionaries are happy. We've got some fish coming in with that from our Fisherman's Wharf. So, I'm going to use that to gather me up some more revolutionary immigrants, which is, oh boy, looky-loo. 84% support. We got 66 revolutionaries now, which is great. Now, all we got to do is get rid of our royalists and start getting ourselves some more happiness built into our revolutionary friends here. So, I guess more chapels? Oh, a rum distillery makes them happy. And the construction and Teamsters offices make them happy as well. Okay. But the rum distillery making them happy I find very amusing. Rum and cigars? Cigars, good thinking. Do we have a spot around here, plantation-wise, where we can grow ourselves some choice tobacco? Oh yeah. Hey, check it. So if we pop a couple of plantations up here, right? Let's go through. Should we go 3? Let's go 3. Like that. We're going to get 3 tobacco plantations, and then we're going to make ourselves... This is very expensive, what I'm currently doing. Oh dear. Okay, so we can't build the cigar factory until the World War, but we can harvest a bunch of tobacco. That's fine. Is that connected? Oh. It is not. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, we'll give them a little driveway. A little cul-de-sac here. Where they can get into... I don't know why it needs a little loop like that. That seems a bit silly. Right next to the future crocodile farms. Crocodile farms. How is that a bad spot for crocodiles? What about... Ooh, looky. We have a little cheeky crocodile farm up here, right next to the mines. And then we can use the crocodiles to, like, guard the mines. So that if anyone tries to get in and steal my gold, we'll just release the crocodiles. Sick 'em. Take one for a pet? I'll take one for some boots. How's that? And I think... Sheep. Ugh. Pigs? We'll have a little pig farm in here as well. Just to help with the fertilization of these tobacco farms. When people think of Germany and the world wars, they think of monsters. But what people have to know and remember is the moments like the Christmas truce and the days on... Yeah, they all... the Christmas armistice during World War One. The Allies and the well, they weren't the Axis at the time, were they? They all got out and played soccer or football in the middle of no man's land. Which is kind of bizarre, but, you know. To be fair, all of the people that were in the trenches on the front lines, they didn't really want to be there.
Teensy tiny favor.
Didn't want to be there. Which is fair. I don't think I'd want to be there anyway. Either. Right. Fulfill a trade route with the crown. Get another 18 months. We can do that. We can do... Oh my god. I'm at 91%. I don't think I've ever been this high. Right? This is pretty awesome. Alright, so...
is so rife, Governor, that we have to pay a bribe to find out how much to pay.
Sophia, perfect timing. She's wanting me to build another chapel, and I was planning on building one anyway, because I want to get some more revolutionary support here. So I'm going to build a little cheeky chapel up like there. Cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. Got things underway. Got ourselves... There's not enough workers to work in these just yet, or at least not in this one. We should probably set these to multicultural as well. Just so that we don't have to worry about the... does not decrease the fertility in its vicinity. Good, good. Yeah, just so that we don't slowly decrease the fertility of those farms. We'll keep that ticking along.
Our revolution is as yet only marginally glorious, but
okay.
with your continuous
That was
support,
easy.
Governor, the people will make it shine.
More revolutionary immigrants, please. We want to keep pushing towards having as many revolutionary immigrants as possible, and then we can boot these royalists out. So what makes them unhappy? Tavern and chapels make... Why would a chapel make a royalist unhappy? Is it because it's not a chapel to the Queen? Who knows? Maybe another tavern might help out. And maybe we should be building something other than bunkhouses. Because if our normal people don't like bunkhouses, then... I guess... So, hang on. Let me have a look. Food, housing... Where are we here? Let me see if I can figure this out. Right, the revolutionaries don't like bunkhouses. They get a -1 from each bunkhouse. So I guess... And these ones get happy by having bunkhouses. I don't quite understand... Do we have any country houses? So they seem to have no... These seem to have no impact on the happiness of people. Build my prison architect prisoners as homes. Hey! Another crown trade route completed. Let's do... Ooh, 20% for gold. Yeah, we'll export some more gold to you guys. And you know what? Let's export you some coffee as well. But we'll need another slot for that. So we'll grab that up.
Well,
Boom.
you did the right thing, which is...
Thank you kindly. Boom. Okay, and we've completed a raid rescue. We've got a whole bunch of new people, and I can see that some shacks have popped up for them to live in. Tray kitchen. Gonna play some prison architect when you're done. I'm probably going to do the same. I'm going to try and figure out how to keep my prison from imploding on itself, and then build out a... yeah, basically get myself chugging along. Let's do some country houses. Why not? Boom, boom, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Lots of lovely housing in the middle of town here. Should we have another cheeky tavern? Another cheeky tavern. Right behind those houses. So they can, like, get really drunk and then climb over their back fence and fall asleep next to the pool. My ladies are crazy ladies? They are. They're being really rough at the moment. I'm finding it very difficult to keep them under control. Which is, unfortunate. The levels of approval currently won't be seen ever again. I think you might be right here. Like, I'm doing way better than I have ever done in this game. I put it down to the map, right? I put it down to the map. I've got a really cheesy... Cheesy? It's a little bit cheesy. It's a good map. It's a very, let's get some coconuts. It's a good map with lots of resources, and so it makes it, easier to get things done. Let's get some coconuts from... I guess, like, here? Question mark? That'll be fine. No.
Governor, the people have a request. But for safety reasons, it is a secret request.
It's skill. Unrivaled talent. I don't know about that. I'm just bumbling my way through. Alright, so there's that tavern we need to build, which is nice. We can actually mark that as high priority so we can get that revolutionary snick through a little bit quicker. Tomorrow, I might play some Papers, Please. It is a good game, Mr. Video Games. Actually, what's the other one that... It was the guy that did Papers, Please. He also did... is it the Return of the Obra Dinn? I think that was also by the same guy, and I really... I can't remember if I bought that or not. Pretty sure I did. Library.
Viva la revolution! Together, Governor Jew
I didn't buy
and
it.
the people will turn everything around.
The people want more taverns for more revolution. Hey, it's Liquid Courage, right? Lucas Pope, that's him, yeah. So I need to grab... I actually should grab a copy of Obra
Excuse me,
Dinn.
Elsport. I need a teensy tiny favor.
Sure thing. I should grab a copy of it because I'm told that it is absolutely phenomenal. I'm told that it's a really amazing game with an incredible story and just a delightfully different mechanism of figuring out how things transpired. Crusader Kings 2 and Stronghold 1? Games that I have never played. Melody, it's 9 AM where you are. You must be over in Perth, the same as Loco. Or somewhere out that way. Out in the crazy western half of Australia that most people... I've never actually been to Western Australia. I probably should one of these days. I've also never been to New Zealand, and it's like easier to fly to New Zealand than it is to Brisbane, which is kind of crazy. So one of these days I should probably get over to NZ and, I don't know, maybe I'll go and do the Lord of the Rings tour. Pump some money into the NZ economy. Excuse Excuse me. At least I can lean away from the microphone when I need to cough, right? It'd be nice if there was a mute.
Governor, the people have a request.
There's not.
But for safety reasons, it is a secret request.
Heading to NZ in New Zealand, Jeff? You'll have to tell me what it's like, man. I mean, I suppose I could ask any of the New Zealand viewers that, like, hang about. Alright, Melody. Thanks for stopping by. See you next Sunday. And hopefully, I am not dying tomorrow, next Sunday. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Gordon Bennett. Well, actually, that's a fairly good point, Jeff. I keep forgetting about that. It's possibly because you don't have much of an accent anymore. And I have, you know, I was born in Tasmania, so I don't have much of a Tasmanian accent these days either, so you wouldn't know, right? Still got the scar, though. It's just something you never lose. What are we doing? Where am I? What's going on? Let's check. Let's check a couple of things in our almanac. Unemployed, 5. Good stuff. Homeless, 3. Totally fine. He lived in Tassie for 5 years. Tis a good place. It is a quiet and natural place. Mr. Video Games is the most Scottish-sounding American. What, apart from Scott Manley? A good place to be a kid. Yeah, Tassie is very, very chillaxed. It is a very relaxed and happy place. We don't have a national bird, we only have goddamn bears. Surely there's a national bird in Russia. No? I would have thought there would have been. Interesting note for those non-Australians in the chat. You know how the Australian coat of arms, we've got the kangaroo and the emu? There's a reason why those two are our national animals. Aside from the fact that they're just like, you know, complete icons of Australia. But both the kangaroo and the emu can't go backwards. They can't, they can only go forwards. That's the whole idea behind it. Active? Coffee gold. Okay, great.
Well, you did the right thing.
Why, thank you, old chum. Got our trade routes coming along quite nicely, we see. Most birds don't even come up because it's too cold. How far north are you, Storage? Wait, hang on. Let me just check something. 95%. Alright, revolutionaries. Country house, +1. That's the secret. Look at how friggin' happy they are now. They hate bunkhouses, but they love country houses. Well, friends, I know exactly what to do with this information. We're going to have this come to here, and we'll have it loop around the crocodile factory. Factory? You know what I'm trying to say. And we'll have a road that comes all the way down like this to here, and then one more. Alright, well that's fine. We'll just do that then. And then we're gonna have the waterfront apartment complex right along here. Check this out. Boom. Oh. Right, we'll just dot in 4, 5, 6, 7, because these can contain what? 2 households, and the bunkhouses contain 6. So let's do a little quick count here. How many bunkhouses do we have? 1, 2, 3. That's a tavern. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 times 6 divided by 2. We need to build 39 country houses so that we can demolish all of the bunkhouses. Right? How come the emus killed me in RimWorld? I was too cocky. Super too cocky. Alright, country house. How are we going to be able to afford all of this? Probably not, right? But we're exporting a whole bunch of gold here. So let's get a whole bunch of houses. All of, like, this is like the sickest place for these people to live. Right on the water. Boom. Right? Build country houses over the bunkhouses. That's, well, I have to build 3. And I can only build... I'm going to have to demolish them first, right? And I can only build 2 in the same place. So I'm just going to create this buffer here. And then as I delete these, I'll just keep an eye on the homeless
Viva
levels.
la revolution! Together, Governor Jew, I, and the people will turn everything around.
Bonk. I'm going to create all of these along here. And then as I go along, I'm going to keep an eye in the... Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, that's fine. Export some more coffee. And gold. Oh, no, I've already got 2 running. Okay, great. I'm going to keep an eye on the almanac at my homeless levels. So there's 9 at the moment. And so what we'll do is we'll just keep an eye on that. As we go, and that says 0, I'll delete one of these bunkhouses. And we should be fine. Or, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy tiny favor.
I can do that. So that's now 58 on 6. So I can demolish 9.6 bunkhouses. So I'll get rid of a couple of these, right? I have the plan. I have the plan. Bunkhouse, demolish. And this one, demolish. Great. And then down here, I guess we'll get rid of these 3 as well. So that take care of 6. And then we get rid of these 3, and that's 9. Oh my god, they're actually
Governor,
getting
the
demolished
people
instantly.
have a request.
That's not great. That's not super great. I have maybe done a boo-boo. Because these aren't all online yet. So we may get a couple of shacks popping up. It's fine. It's totally fine. We've got money. We've got the money. We can, okay, we got some shacks popping up. This is not great. There are 92 homeless citizens. Oh, shit. Oh, I may have made a boo-boo, guys. I may have made a boo-boo. Okay, hang on. How are we doing? They're still at 94%. This is fine. The Royalists aren't very happy at all, and I don't give a shit. But this... Why does it say they've only got 57 out of 60? Pretty sure that says 81. Or there's 94. I don't care. I ain't paying enough. Alright. It's not the Emu War, it's the Crocodile War. And we need to do pasture prohibition for that as well. Alright. It's okay. All we need to do is just keep an eye on this homeless citizens thing, because they're all going to start moving into these bad boys. Right? So there's one person living in that house, all alone. No one in this one. But as they come online, people are going to be doing their thing. What I would like to do, though, is get some research underway. Ah, library. Oh. Oh, okay, cancel that. Whoop. Wait, research, cancel that. I want to research free housing. Right? But in order to research free housing, I need... where is it? Public services? Government and finance? A dungeon. How do I research? Library and a newspaper. Let's get a library. Over... next to my palace? Or tuck it in here. Next to this farm. That's probably a good spot. We'll get a library underway, and I'll quick build that out so we can get our research running. Work mode, approved portfolio, support public services. Doesn't really do anything for us. An uncensored portfolio doesn't do anything for us. That'll do us. They just want to go to visit the tavern and find a mate? Exactly. Don't we all? In order to get free housing, I need a dungeon. Well, look, that would be free housing, right? It's not the best housing, but it'd kind of do the trick. No, not a lumber mill. I want some more houses. I want some more country houses down this strip here to replace the bunkhouses that we removed. That'll be nice. Maybe they want to be the pimp and get all the girls to live in the country. Maybe. Maybe. We need another chapel. We gotta get Sophia on our side. Full proper like. Get one up here. Actually, we'll get one. Can we? Oh, almost. Wait, where's... There's one there. Let's get one, like, out here. Next to the beach. The chapel beach. And then I'm gonna have a tavern. Oh, can we squeeze it in? Please tell me. Oh, I want a beachfront tavern. Come on. Come on, game. Don't play me like this. Alright, well, we can have one here. And that's near enough, right? Prisoner Architect flashbacks? Exactly. We've got all these lovely houses now, though. This is coming along nicely. Although some of them are still empty? Wait a second. Wealth required, well off. Oh, Astro, you pumpernickel. Alright. Look, I'll tell you what. Just go do a treasure hunt for me. And then... How's my research? Knowledge 54. Knowledge production 2. Right. And then, how's this doing? What people do you need? We need well-off, educated, high school educated people working in the library. Can we accelerate our research? Media. Okay. Library. Library number 2. We're going to have... We'll have it up here, next to the tavern, so people can be drunkenly researching. And we're going to quick build that one out, so we can get as much research points as we can. We've already got 2 people working there, which is ace. And you know what? I'm going to boost all of the libraries so that we research even faster. And we're now producing 3? Really? Drunken facts. Exactly. What is it? Drunk history? When you lower maintenance on the house, they can get it cheaper. Oh. Let's give that a crack. Lower. Lower. The housing quality drops, but the wealth required still stays at well off. So I can't finagle anything by the looks of it, unless I'm just not waiting long enough. Unless I'm not waiting enough. Maybe I can bump it? No. Okay. I'm happy with leaving that as it is, and then we'll just turn on free housing and people can live wherever the heck they want. Because at the moment we've still got 83 homeless people, which is not super great. So, yeah, I may have kind of buggered that up a little bit. Why have we got no knowledge income coming in, guys? Not thrilled. Not thrilled by how that's going, I have to say. Okay. That's done. Let's get some more... Let's get some more gold. Exporting. Sign me up, Jack. Get some more gold running. Let's get ourselves some delightful money so we can pay for all of the crap that we need to do. And then how the heck are we going to get Swiss bank account
Let me add to your infinite wisdom, Presidente.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I can do that. Build residential building ×2.
Oh, Presidente, your political maneuverings are the stuff of legend.
You can export leather from the crocs? Yes. Well, I mean, we've got... Down here at the dock here, we should have a bunch of stuff, like, pouring into the dock anyway and just being exported. Including the leather from the crocs and... I mean, probably not that. Probably this. Get some cattle-y hides going out as well. Because, hang on, what's coming out of this? Let's see. Where is it? No? Here. Storage, out. Meat and hides. So I am exporting hides. But not leather. So I could consider, under industry, getting a tannery. Might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea at all. We've got a lot of farms. Let's get a tannery. I'll plonk it down here. And I think we also needed to build another rum distillery. So let's get another one of those, I guess, there. Just have them next to each other. Should be fun. Should be totally fun. And I think we need some more sugar farms to support those additional... the additional distillery. Yeah? Yeah. And we'll pop that... Oh, yeah, look. There's a lovely spot for some sugar farms up here. Just get them here and here. Maybe one more. We'll do 3. Mr. Video Games, Toodly Pip, thanks for stopping by. Can I start doing earlier streams then you don't have to stay up all night?
Our revolution is as yet only marginally...
I'm sorry, buddy, but it doesn't quite work that way. I'm not getting up before 9 AM on a Sunday. Well, I get up at 8 AM, usually, because that's just normally the time that I wake up on a Sunday. But I'm sure as shit not getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to stream. No, thank you. Call me crazy, but, you know. I'm sorry, mate. It's just the nature of the beast, I'm afraid. I'm pondering doing, like, an evening stream as well, but... that will have to be... we will see. Has my research finished for free housing? Holy shit, it has. Let's do it. Free housing for all.
Why should proud Tropicans...
Boop. Done. So now, all of these houses, wealth required, broke. Work mode, Little Eden. Oh. Nah, it's fine. So, that should now, aside from making my money take a massive dump, that should now have changed this to... oh. Poor. Rich. Oh, you want me to do a 24-hour stream? Oh, what was that? Oh, that was that this? Okay, great. I guess that was the trade route completing. But I'm not sure. Did anyone see what that was? It looked like Beaker from the Muppets. Right? Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Active gold. So it wasn't that. What did I do? Oh, it was the rum distillery. I finished the rum distillery. Okay, great. Which is currently not getting any sugar in. This one is producing rum, which is great. How long have I been streaming so far? About an hour. About an hour and a half.
So rife, Governor, that we have to pay a bribe to find out how much to pay in bribes.
Okay. Sure thinks so fair. She wants me to go and do a rescue raid. Pretty sure the voice was the Pommy Lord? Yeah. So I did the, I completed the second rum distillery that he wanted me to do. Because all the Poms apparently want some rum to go in their tea. Which is fine. My pirates are on the way back, and then I need to do a rescue. I'm going to do rescue educated this time. I feel like I could do with some educated peoples. And then after that, do I do one of these guys? What does this do? Makes trees grow in the monument. Uh-huh. This one, citizens cannot have die-hard political views. Hagia Sophia helps with healthcare. And all children are automatically high school educated. That'd be it. Let's get the Hagia Sophia. I've never gotten that before. We may as well do that this time, right? Seagull Island iced tea. Damn straight. Hang on. If I get 2 pirate coves, can I run 2 raids simultaneously? Is that how that works? I have to imagine that's the case, right? So if I go into here, and I... Okay, I can only have 1. Fair enough. Fair enough, I say. Let's... Ooh. Pretty. Why does it have a bloom? Oh, it's a beauty bloom. Okay. I reckon we can do with a bit of beauty in here. Like right there. Aw, looky. It's still got some construction. I mean, is this a construction area, or is it like... I'm not sure. I'm assuming that there is something getting built there.
More, Governor, more. Always more. Hop to it.
Alright, more trade routes with the crown, we can do that. Got our square set up. Not that it's probably going to do anything for me. We've got... What is that? That's just a little rock. Okay. And these aren't connected to roads. Phenomenal. Why? Oh, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, game. Don't. No. Just do it. Alright, I love this game, but sometimes the road system is really irritating. Like, there is no reason why this can't stretch to there. There really shouldn't be. It is very silly. Maybe we can... Maybe we can. Wait, there? No, there. Okay. Alright, we lose a single piece of that farm, but that's okay. And then this one... Okay, it gets a little driveway too. This is really awkward and bad. I'm not super happy with this. But we can, probably... Little Farmer's Tavern. Squeeze it in here. Sure, why not? Make a roundabout. Playing too much City Skylines, right? Now what's going on here? Empty in stock. And that one's taking... Okay, so all the sugar's pouring into this one. We need this one to start getting some sugar as well. But that's fine. With these 3 farms now online... As multiculture, please. Multiculture. Good. So these should now start producing a relatively good amount of sugar, which can then be brought over to this guy. Hey, look. 500 sugar. And this guy? 360, 50, 80... Woof. Okay, we got some good sugar going on here. This is going well. Tannery? Oh, okay. So we finished that gold one. Made some good cash out of that. Let's get some, I guess, shellfish? Rum? Let's sell some rum. We'll sell 900. Let's sell, actually, we'll sell 3,000. We'll go crazy bananas on this one. It may take some time to complete, but it's worth a shot, right?
Well, you did the right thing, which is whatever the crown says it is.
Cream tea. I love that guy. He's so good. Oh shit, I haven't been paying attention to my mandates down here. I maybe should pay more attention to that. And why... have a percentage of population supporting revolutionaries, 58 of 60. Okay, how are we doing there? We're at 94%. We got 109 revolutionaries with 61% happiness. That seems... low? And my Swiss money. I know, I've not been paying anything into my Swiss money, which is pretty shite. So I built all, like, normal houses for them. But they... Oh, shiver me timbers. Okay. Edict modifier 0. So, okay. Alright. So, well, that's not great. So I don't get any bonuses from the country houses now that I've flipped it over to doobly-doo, to free housing, which is not great. So how am I going to get around that now? And boost my house? I mean, I'm still at 94%, which is great. So I guess that's fine. And that's all fine. And nothing there. Housing happiness is coming up. Overall happiness is coming up. Food happiness is a flat line. Healthcare, not great. Funds, okay. Job happiness, meh. I can boost some liberty. Yes. Liberty time. Let's get some newspapers up and running. So we're going to get one here to cover, let's see. Because we want to ideally be able to cover everyone in like a couple of them. So that covers pretty much everyone down in this neck of the woods. Actually, if we squeeze it in here, then that covers all of these guys down here, and then half of the main row. And then we can have another one there. And that just overlaps everything, right? So we get ourselves 2 newspapers up and running. And we'll set those to high. And when they get built up, we're going to use them to, like, promote a whole bunch of revolutionary support. And help to sort of push our dictatorship agenda. Why are you guys living out here? We run out of houses? I guess we have. Hang on. How many? 30 homeless citizens still. Righty-ho then. We'll get some more houses in. Should we get some mansions in for him? Or should we get some... I think country houses is probably the way to go. But we'll have to wait for some cash for that. Which will probably have to come... What's this? Oh. Alright, hang on. We've got 799 knowledge, which means we can start researching some stuff. Should we get the, what's this? Library work modes, we've already got that. Circus, we've already got that. Church fee. No. Child allowances. Children are not accounted for when determining the economic wealth of a family. Penal colony gets us more dudes. Advanced advanced boat services increases all of our ports. Like the efficiency, the upkeep of, but boost the efficiency by 5%. Employees of mines and industrial buildings work double shifts as long as this edict is active. Let's go child allowances, which should basically complete immediately. Because we've got all of this. Oh, there you go. Okay. And then let's issue that. Let's go. Boom.
You know what is popular with the
Issue. And then food for the people. Make people happier with getting some... Oh. No free lunch. Food for the people consumes each citizen consumes 2 units of food when eating. Increases the general food quality by 10. There's not really anything wrong with our food quality at the moment, right? Children will have all the money, parents will be poor. Well, that's cool. Because if the children have a whole bunch of money, then what we can go ahead and do is, first of all, check our raid here. Okay, so we're executing this, getting our educated citizens. And then what we're going to do for the little kiddies, to keep them happy, is... It's circus time. Oh, I can't buy the blueprint. Oh, apparently I can. That's not great. I probably shouldn't have done that, because now I'm in negative funds. It's fine. How's our trade? Trade. Current trade routes. Gold. Coming along. Rum. Not coming along. There's a lot of rum getting made. But not much of it making its way to the trade route.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy tiny favor.
Oh. Okay. Now I have to build this dungeon. Oh, is engineer streaming? Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad that he's streaming. That's good. I don't think he's... Has he done one before? Not sure. Where am I going to put this bad boy? Up here? Next to the library. Or I can chooch it in here somewhere. Oh, look. I think here's pretty good. Right here. And this way it'll bloom out and cover basically everyone on the map. Bonk. And then... Yay! It's circus time. How many favors does one get? We need some more houses, guys. Should we... Hang on. How much does a mansion actually cost? 1,200. These cost 850. Let's do some mansions. I'm doing mansions. I'm going to make my people super duper happy so that they never have anything to complain about. And let's see. Library. Right. Here's what we're going to do. We can do open mind, which is fine. But I'm going to set these to the independent. Right, so any houses within the bloom of these libraries... Where the hell was the other one?
Viva la revolution! Together, Governor Ju, I, and the people will turn everything around.
Thank you, Sophia. Where's my other library? There it is. Okay. Not a library. I want the newspaper. Boom. The independent. Right, so we'll start boosting our revolutionary support. And then up here, out the back of the mine, we're going to have a bunch of... Actually, before we do the mansions... Only the children will live in mansions. See, well, they're the rich ones, right? Before we do the mansions, we should probably get ourselves a dungeon, which is, what, here? Enables you and the police to arrest people and keep them in custody. Spiffy. I'm going to try and put this as far away from most populated people as possible. So it'll be down here, just near the docks. Or near the Pirate Cove? Near the docks is probably the best. Boom. Because I'm a bit worried. We kind of need this so we can get our mandate extended. Because that's starting to get a little bit tight for my liking. How's this doing? Okay. That's good. Also good. Right. We're still not tipping over this. Still not quite tipping over. But hopefully with those libraries under the pirate... Yeah, I would have liked to have had it next to the Pirate Cove, but I'm worried about it being too close to the houses. Although, honestly, not much of a difference really, is there? Yay! Trade route. 900 gold. Export complete. Let's give them now some... Coffee? Coffee. Done. Why else have a dungeon? You want to hear them scream. That's the fun. Ah, hello.
The people of Tropico love you almost as much as I do, Governor. We have such exquisite taste.
We're ready to go. We just need 15,000 so that we can get this underway. And then we need to figure out... I gotta get some cash into my... Where is it? I need to get some cash into my Swiss bank account.
I must say, I'm glad to be still working with you. Finding good help is so difficult these days.
People can ride the Crocs to the dungeon for fun? Now, here's the gamble. Do I take the $2,000 to get me closer to the 15 grand before I can do a, declare independence from the crown? Or do I extend just in case and then just let time tick by? Because I think I'm gonna go this way. I get the money, which immediately disappeared. And while that's happening, I'll start fluffing around in here a little bit. And we'll look at our economy. How do I put money into my Swiss bank account? Anyone? Or do I have to, like... Have I made a boo-boo by starting in the colonial era? Do I not get the choice of putting stuff into my Swiss bank account? I feel like that may be a thing that I have bollocksed up a little bit. Deals, offers, and misc. Google. Okay, it's alright. We've got voice-activated Google. Loco is my Siri today. Not that I've ever used... Actually, I've got Siri. I have an Apple laptop at the moment, which... it's been a while since I've used an Apple laptop. But it's fine. It's okay, I guess. Hide it in the coconuts. Well, there's usually one that you can do in here, the secret protocol. Because I have coconuts coming in. Or is it this one that I need to do the thing on? Oh. Okay, no, that wasn't it. Oh shit, it was in the mine, wasn't it? Was it in the mine? Profit Pro? No, that's not it. There was a secret protocol that you could use to export gold nuts, but I don't think that's a thing in Sandbox. I think it must just be a, Oh. It must just be a thing.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like...
I think it must just be a thing that happens in the intro version of the game, where it's just like, you know, it gives you that cool, fun thing to do. But in the Sandbox version, it does not occur. There are a few ways to gather money, mostly related to the broker. You find a tab with broker tasks on his menu. Oh yeah, that's when you get to... It's when you get to the next level, to the next era. So much for just playing for a couple of hours and having a bit of a fluff about. It looks like I'm going to be playing for quite some friggin' time today, right? Because that comes in at World War II. Because there's no broker here at the moment. He pops in...
Now then, you should...
I am the...
He pops in at World War II. Or the World Wars period. I got a slight problem here, guys. We've got a year and 9 months to go. And we got $5,000... Now we got $2,500 because we're burning more than we're getting in. This isn't great. This isn't real great, guys. How do I make more money really quickly? I mean, I could turn off one of my edicts, like the child allowances edict, because that's costing $3 per child per month, right? Oh, I got plenty of trade going on. Where are we? Trade. So there's rum and coffee in the pipe. 5x5. Rum is taking quite some time. Now here's the question. Yeah. There's enough in the out storage here to complete that rum contract.
It's no good. We are surrounded by pilgrims.
What? They want to draw the Hagia Sophia, and we cannot easily get rid of them without palming them off with some artist supplies. I was thinking we might give them some canvases to paint on and send them towards the Blue Mosque. Okay. I can't deliver any cloth, so let's just delay the heist for a bit. That's fine. Now, trade-wise. Mandate's running out, I know. I know, game, thank you. Oop. One speed. Okay, hang on. I can turn off the local delivery on this. Well, it's already at export. I could supply a local market, but it's not set to that. I think it might just be that I don't have enough teams. Oh shit! Wait, new task. Boom. Hey, we did it. Now I have to. That's all. That's fine. Okay, great.
Excellent. I knew you had a good head on your shoulders. And would want to keep it there.
Got it. I'll take this money to the treasury and inform them that we've ditched another of our backwaters. There won't be any further trouble, I assure you. Honestly, these islands aren't really worth the cost of an invasion. Toodle pip.
My heart swells with joy as I greet my fearless leader for the first time as
El Presidente. Awesome. So, now I need to juggle relations with 4 political factions that shape public opinion, side with one of 2 opposing superpowers, send commandos on raids to suppress guerrillas, and keep superpowers from attacking. Okay. So, how are we going to go about this? We can either go all citizens vote, which is like leaning towards more of a, you know, capitalist-y kind of thing. Wealthy citizens vote, which isn't... I mean, that's more capitalist-y sort of thing going on. Open ballot elections. What? Employees of governmental buildings vote for El Presidente regardless of their approval. Those with an approval below 45% might turn rebel, with a chance of this increased by 10. Okay, broken poor citizens' rebel chance increased by 10. I think I might probably go all citizens. Actually, you know what? On this one, I reckon I'm going to go full hardcore capitalist. Full hardcore capitalist, where I try to, like, make people work as hard as possible and pay me as much tax as possible. Does that sound good? Because normally I'm, like, super communist, man. But I'm going to go... Provisional payment tax residue. Let's go wealthy. And we're going to go... decreases rebel threat by 75%. Soldiers require no education. And soldiers are required to have at least a high school education. Damage of squads. Yeah. Alright. Only wealthy people vote. And all of my armed forces are professional soldiers. This could be fun. This could be fun. Let's do it. Effective until January 1922. Voting rights, armed forces. And then we get to choose all of this crap later on. Which is cool. So that's fine. But right now, here we are. We are now... I mean, this Pirate Cove is now completely useless. So we can... Or is it? Raids? Pirate Cove. I'm pretty sure that we can't do any of these anymore. Oh, no, wait. They're actually still doing it? Okay. Well, that's fine. And the Swiss bank account should be under this dude.
I guess I had another name once. But you know what names are good for? They're good for getting you arrested, Presidente. Well, that's not my game. My game would be business. Which business? Hey, what have you got?
Alright, buddy. Nice to meet you, I guess.
Came up.
Alright.
Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven to break any laws.
So what's this? Unlock the blueprint of the apartment. Ah, so this costs Swiss bank account money. Good. Alright, cool. Exchange. So I can just straight up buy money into my Swiss bank account. And then requests. Ah. Okay, so he's going to propose stuff to me. That's kind of like trade, I guess. Sounds like Cheech. Alright. So hang on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little cheeky pause here. And I'm going to go and blow my nose. And make a cup of tea. And grab myself a glass of water. And I shall return in, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to move myself over here a little bit too. Is that better? I feel like that's better. Because, like, there's nothing that pops up there, right? This gets me just a little bit further out of the way. I need some liquid. I need some fluids. Let's all take a 5 or 10 minute break. stretch our legs, stretch our eyes, and I'll see you friends back here in 5 or 10 minutes, yeah? Hello. Hello, friends. I got some water. And some more coffee. Because that'll help me. That'll make me feel better. We're back. El Presidente has returned. Oh, man. This bloody flu. I tell you what. No, it's not really. I mean, is it flu? It's kind of a flu. It's kind of more of a sinusitis. It's pretty rough.
This is the voice of Tropico saying, it's a Canal Uno kind of day.
El Presidente. Right. Now, here we go. We've got to get ourselves sorted out. First of all, with some money intake. Because at the moment... Oh my giddy aunt. That's not good. Let's get some trade up and running then. Who needs... Oh my god. I don't really want to trade with the Nazis. Boats, coconuts, leather, meat, milk, tobacco, boats, cocoa. Guess we need to start growing some bananas? Is that a plan? I can make boats. That's probably not a bad idea. Or I can make some cocoa. Which is probably a very good idea. We are making tobacco, so we can get some tobacco exported to the Axis. And some sugar exported to the Allies. Or some leather. Let's get some leather. We got heaps of leather. Let's get that cracking. Time to make boats. The war needs both. Boats help with pirate raids. That is good to know. Let's get some boats up and running then, shall we? So, we're not going to be doing too... Ooh, parking. Electricity. Tunnels. Ooh la la. Look at all these new things that we get to play with. Okay, so, in here... We're not going to be able to do a huge amount at the moment because we're flat friggin' broke. I think... Okay, first of all, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Almanac. Cash. Expenses. Wages. K. Miscellaneous. Edicts. 2 grand. Okay, so there's 2,000 going out from edicts. I guess, and upkeep is the other big thing that we're dumping money into on all these friggin' country houses. 50G in Swiss bank account, rum, and cigars. Gotcha. Alright, here's how we're going to do this. First of all, edicts. No more free housing. Right? We're going to turn that off. Child allowances. Turn that off. No free lunch.
It may be a Tropican tradition that all meals are paid for by the state, but traditions
have changed.
With this edict, you...
Like I said, going capitalist on this one, baby. World Wars, we need a couple up in here as well. So things like building permits, state loans, receive a loan of $50,000. Okay, that's not bad. Wealth tax. Ooh. Industrialization decreases construction costs. Okay. Right to arms, free wheels, bells to bullets, prohibition, no thank you, literacy program, and martial law. Okay, so we're just going to go for anything that's going to make us some good cash, because all of the cash that comes in, we're going to start shoveling anytime we, like, get some nice bonuses, like if we complete a trade route or something and we get about $2,000, that 2 grand, we're going to funnel through our broker into... Like, any extra dollary-doos that we get coming in, we're going to funnel that stuff in. And hopefully do the things. Oh, we can actually pay for standing. Ooh, that's nice. And the apartment blueprint would be very nice. Because what I want to do is, now that I've got these country houses restricted to well-off people only... okay, we've only got 17 homeless citizens right now. But I'm going to need to build out some apartments to build poor people, to house poor people, I should say. Nothing is free. No damn. Oh, church fees. That's a good idea. Where's that? Not enough money. Visitors to religious buildings pay a fee of $1. Decreases the efficiency of religious buildings by 15%. Decreases religious standing by 5, but increases capitalist standing. Yeah, okay. Do I need to research that? Where is research? Ooh. Labor policy. Uh-huh. Okay. So I don't actually need to pay for that, do I? No, so I've already got it unlocked. I just need to, like, turn it on. But I need... Oh, my giddy aunts. This is a problem. This is a super huge problem. Okay. I guess I could turn down the maintenance on my houses? What's this? Little Eden. Increases upkeep cost. Nah, we won't do that. How can we make some quick bucks? We've got some trade underway, but we're struggling to get some cash in. Let's... Alright, hang on. I'm just gonna lean back. Somebody died in your prison? That's bound to happen, Trade Kitchen. That is an inevitability in Prison Architect. Gold nuts? I don't think we can. I still haven't figured out...
U-boats versus submarines. Canal Uno investigates the underwater menace. Later, Atlantis fish people, the real underwater menace.
I think gold nuts must just be... I need to sell off the children. Yeah, that's a good way to go. But first... a lovely sip. Fresh coffee. Delightful. It keeps me alive. Alright. So, crops are doing okay. We're making tobacco. So, tobacco-wise, let's get ourselves industry, cigar factory. Yeah? I think this is a good way to go. Got to get our cigars up and running. It's... oh, jeez, that's jolly expensive. Can we research blueprints? We can't, can we? We have to earn them through trade, through doobly-doos. How much for the little girl? Goddamn, Blues Brothers is such a great movie. I haven't seen it in a while, actually. I should probably watch it again. Right, hang on, here we go. Right. Tobacco, tobacco, tobacco. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Do 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 do. Honey, honey. Let's... I have to do it. I have to try and get... No, wait. Trade. Trade? Trade. 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 Tobacco. So this is ticking along. When this one comes through, and we finish selling all of this tobacco to the Axis, we're going to use the income that we get from that, and leather is not going anywhere. We're going to use the income that we get from that to fund our cigar factory. That's the plan. That's the way that we go. Instead of rescuing people with the pirates, you should be able to ship people away. And get rid of any filthy communists that are starting to pop up. Well, what we can do, though, is in this one, we can actually build a commando garrison. Sends commandos on raids to destabilize the Caribbean, fight guerrillas, sabotage superpowers, or go on a heist to acquire a landmark. Decreases liberty in the vicinity. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Well, that makes me think. So we're kind of waiting at the moment for some deals to come in.
Let Penultimo humbly teach you something.
Well, there's one. We'll do that one. Got to get ourselves some healthcare happiness up and running. But first, let's check these newspapers, because at the moment they're set to open mind. We can set it to The Dependent. Slightly increases the approval of citizens living in the vicinity of the newspaper every time they rest. But it decreases liberty. Or we can make some extra money out of people. Let's do it. Let's milk people for money with our newspapers. We'll just go to penny savers. And we'll start ticking up a bit more cash. Did I ever get the wonder that I shipped out for? I'm apparently waiting for 720 days. Before we can give it another crack. Because it's currently... Yeah, it's currently in like a sort of waiting state. Where we're waiting... Because I couldn't give people cloth so that they could paint the Hagia Sophia. So, I don't know. I guess I just have to wait and see what that one does. But now that we're into World Wars and I've still got a pirate ship floating about, I'm not sure exactly how that's going to turn out. I'm not sure. I guess we wait and see. We're just going to have to wait and see. Right, so we're making some cash. And look at this. This is ticking up because of the newspapers. So it's just going up by like $5 every time that someone buys a newspaper. Which is quite nice. I like this. Passive income. And then all we need to do is get our trade honking along. We need to be selling some more rum. This one's out of intake. A fire is raging. That's not... Where? Where? Where is the fire? Oh no! A shack is on fire. What a horrible shame. Suck it up, poor people.
Quick, Presidente! We must choose a side in this terrible war before it ends. It is almost certain to be very short.
I accept. Alright, we gotta get into bed with the Americans. So, there's a few things we need to take care of here. One, construction. Let's get ourselves... we've got to get ourselves some clinics up and running. So we can get our healthcare up. So we're going to have a couple of those here and in here next to the mine. Sure, why not? So that should boost our healthcare. We may as well have one more. No, we'll just get two. We'll just get two. So that should boost our healthcare happiness. And then let's get ourselves something to make us some more money. Ooh, radio station. Propaganda. That's worth thinking about. Let's get ourselves, I guess, a cannery? No, we'll go to the cigar factory first. And we'll build that out near the tobacco plantation. Where? I mean, next to my palace is not really the greatest spot. Down here is probably not bad. Yeah? Grocery stores to make people buy food. Now we're talking. Where is that? Is it? It's under... No. Crap. Where do they go? Here. Grocery? Grocery. Sells edible goods to provide food to the households of persons. Let's do a couple of these then. Have one there. And can we squeeze one in here somewhere? We've got a tavern in the way there. Have one, I guess, there. And then, yeah, great idea. Great suggestion. Thank you. Firecats. Love it. Thank you. That's a great idea. Okay. And we'll let those go. We'll tick them along, and then we can sell money for a profit. Or provides filing space, which mostly remains empty. Well, that's also a possibility. So, oh, hang on. Liquid melancholy, or you can drink. So I can't charge people for drinking. Just make sure they're connected to the roads. I'm pretty sure they are. I kept an eye on the little road icon this time. So hopefully we won't have any nasty surprises. These clinics should come online soon, and they'll help us to boost the healthcare happiness.
There is a flaw
General
in our military
Rodriguez.
machine. We do not have enough of the things that I want.
Build a commando garrison, and we will get these things. So I'm going to go militarist, and...
Presidente, you look bored. Do you not have an underling to throw oddly shaped objects at?
Okay, and then, hang on, there was one more
Making
there.
stuff is good, isn't it?
Produce
That's
rubber.
why they call them goods.
Here we go.
Because it's good to sell things.
The R. Kelly? What's R. Kelly up to nowadays? Produce rubber. How would you feel if making something for some friends of mine who prefer not to be named or photographed? Alright, broker. We're going to get our first $1,000 of Swiss bank account money by building out some rubber plantations. So is that a logging camp? Or is it a plantation? Rubber. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get a couple of these. Oh, look. We've got this convenient road right here. So we're going to get one here, and then here, and then I guess, why is that looking weird? Is it because I can't? Okay, I can't afford it. That's fine. That's fine. We can figure this out. And I can't even afford a road. Which is not great. And there's still a fire. I'm worrying about making money before I worry about... Okay, there we go. The fire's gone. No problems. Alright. So, that's taken care of. Money is still ticking up, which is nice. We're getting these nice big spikes when we get exports come through. It's just a matter of keeping that up, right? So how are we doing trade-wise? Tobacco is still going. Leather, almost there. Good. Put a parking lot where the shack was. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. I can't quite afford it, though. We'll have to wait until these come online and then we can start exporting some rubber. Boom. Yeah? Oof. Big oof. Are people getting themselves in some trouble back there? Also, hello Beans, welcome aboard. Good to see you again. We have a lot of work to do here. I have to get $50,000. And this producer rubber is only going to give me $1,000 in my Swiss bank account. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. How much debt can you be in before something bad happens? I guess we're going to find out. I mean, it's coming up. Which is nice. But at this stage, we are in a spot of bother. Okay, completed trade routes. Done. We got some cash for exporting some tobacco to the Nazis. Let's see what we can do, though, about not dealing with the Nazis anymore. So I'm going to send some rum to the Allies, and we'll start boosting ourselves with the Allies. And then maybe meat? We probably have meat. Maybe we'll do that one next. But we'll get, yeah, we'll get working on the Allies, and I kind of don't want to do this one. I mean, I suppose the Axis aren't necessarily not capitalist. It is good money. I suppose. Look, I have to ponder, right? Is if I want to totally align with the Americans, then it is definitely something that I can... I mean, the Axis is sending me foreign aid at the moment, which is nice. But I guess, I don't know. I have to decide which way I want to slice it. But let's get our rubber plantations sorted out as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we can get some hardcore rubber being supplied out and making some good cash that way, and start putting some cash into our Swiss bank account. Commando garrison we need to think about. How we... Alright. So, exporting, cool. Local services, right, we're making some good money there. We could try getting some tourist services. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Alright. Can we do tourism? How does one? I mean, it's in the build menu, isn't it? Tourism, tourism. Boom. Okay. No, Cold War. We can't do any tourism until we hit the Cold War. Alright. Well, friggin' be that way, game. I guess I shall just have to, carry on. Come and see the coconut farms? Exactly. Come and see the dungeon over here. Convict labor. Decreases the efficiency by 30% and generates $25 for each inmate per month. Hello. But then I'd have to go and arrest a bunch of people. Which I could technically do. Which could be fun. Which I may... Oh, hello. Hang on. Let's see. Let's have a look at our communist friends. We've got Veronica Lopez. Okay, so we're in good standing with our capitalists. Not so great with communists, but that's okay. Religious, there's lots of religious people. And there's not as many militarists, but we're in better standing with them. So I feel like... Come for the coconut farm, stay for the crocodiles? Exactly. I feel like I could slowly start working on messing with these communist people. Like arresting all of the really diehard ones. And just slowly reducing the number of people that are going to be getting in my way. And shoving them into the dungeon. Might be a way to go. This guy, under construction, almost there. Almost there, and then we can start getting some cigars produced. And these two are currently... They should be set to multiculture, first of all. And this one has no one to work at it, which is not great. So I need some more people. Alright. Boom. Multiculture. Bang. Done, done, done. Alright, so I need some more... lowly people to staff out my rubber plantations and get some rubber in so that I can... Hello?
Set sail for booty once more.
Okay. I guess he's done the draw pilgrim thing. Does that mean we get to go do Hagia Sophia now? Executing mission. Okay. So I'm going to steal the Hagia Sophia with a pirate ship in 1913. Because, of course, why wouldn't you do that, right? I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm sure that totally makes sense. Excuse me. Right. That's fine. Healthcare happiness should slowly start coming up with these online. Uh-huh. Work mode. Quacksalver. What? Oh, okay, good. So, we've exported rum to the allies, which is great. We should be able to do... Potentially. Let's just sort and just see what the allies need. Tobacco, sugar, rubber, and meat. We should have plenty of meat floating about. Let's go with that. Okay, good. Good. Take an ice pick to the commies. Nice. Take a hammer to their knees. Oh, my word. Right.
I've got nothing against the big guy, but you can't sell tickets to church. I've tried. And let's face it, every penny spent on charity is a penny wasted. For-profit business is always the way to go.
God
Alright, cool.
may excuse your blasphemy, child.
So I can
but I've
either
always found
build a
forgiveness
fire
the
station
trickiest part of my religion.
or
El
build a
Presidente,
clinic.
ignore this messenger of mammon and invest in...
Fire station it is. I've already built 2 clinics. And I want to get my capitalist stuff up and running. So where is... It'd be under public services, right? Fire station? Crap. $2,500 or so. But that's okay. We can build one of those and we can plop that, I guess, like up here somewhere. Oh, it's not going to fit. I haven't left enough space. I haven't left enough space anywhere. I have a little one here. Right down behind these houses. Actually, can we cheeky... Oh, look. No, it's not going to be connected if I do it that way. Alright, we'll get a little fire station here. Just to help if things catch on fire again. Done. Okay.
Your buccaneers hanker to weigh anchor, O most fearless of leaders.
What
if
is this?
Only there was a breeze.
I consulted an old gypsy... What? Penultimo, what is going on? So evidently, this keeps stalling out this raid. Right, so I'm just going to cancel this mission out. We did a draw pilgrim, which was the first delay. Now we've got a becalmed, which is going to make us wait another year. And then they'll go ahead and try it again. Is this a thing that just happens? Oh, firecats. Alright, I'm going to cancel this out. That's not going anywhere. I think it's probably time that we let that go. And we can't do any... Can we actually do treasure hunts? Oh shit, we can. No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. I don't know what's going on with the Pirate Cove at the moment. It seems very confusing. Little pirate brats, exactly. They're just being real difficult. But I guess that's why we need to get the that's why we need to get the next one up and running, which is, what's it called? Commando Garrison. Because if we can get the old Commando Garrison underway, then it means that we can, like, have boats with engines on them. They're drunk on rum. You're probably right. We're producing enough rum. Like a whole heck of a lot of rum. Which is quite nice. I wonder if I should set one of these rum distilleries to be local supply. Instead of export. The efficiency of each tavern and cocktail bar is increased by 10% on medium budget. The bonus can be accumulated. Oh, excuse me. To a maximum cap of 30. I need housing? Probably. How are we doing for housing? Actually, let's have a look. Holy crap! That's bad. That's real bad. Okay. That is a desperate thing that we need. Thanks, Jim. That is definitely something that I need to look at. Okay, let's look at, I guess, housing. And we need to get an apartment, which is going to cost us 15k. They must be well off or better, though. 20 households must be poor. Okay. And tenements. We can get a conventillo set up. But, oh no, that's Cold War only. Okay, what do we got here that poor people can live in? Bunkhouses? It's going to have to be bunkhouses, isn't it? And we need... Oh my god. Okay. We need some cash. So, how are our trade routes doing? See if we can get some trade routes completed so that we can satisfy some cash. And then once we've got
Pleasure doing business with you, Presidente.
Oh, cool.
And I can pay you back tenfold with just a little magic.
Do I want 5 grand or do I want the capitalist standing? I guess capitalist standing? That'd be handy. But I need the money. I'm gonna take the money. I can get capitalist standing later on. Okay, so that's taken care of. Healthcare happiness is climbing. I need to get a commander garrison. I am producing rubber now, which is good. That's actually giving us some cash. There's only like one dude in each of these farms making rubber trees, which is not great. But we need some slum housing. We need some slum housing. Okay, let's go one at a time, and we'll just build out Slumtown over here. We'll get a couple more. Yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, and then we'll splash a couple up here as well if we can afford it. Okay. That's a few houses to get us underway. That'll hopefully start chewing towards getting rid of Pirates are drunk. Go to Seagull Cove. The pirate boat's going in circles. Alright, Hayden. Catch you later on. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, gosh. Gosh. How are we gonna get on top of this? We need more exports. Do we need a second dock? Leather and cigars standing by. Good. So we need more housing, more production.
There, it is complete. Once again,
Also
the
that.
breadth of El Presidente's awesome political...
We need to keep producing rubber. I could boost the rubber plantations, but that's going to cost more money, right? Which we don't have. But they are slowly getting more workers arriving. As we get new people arriving in the colony. So I guess I can just kind of be patient on that one. And let the buildings take shape. While we make some money out of this. Good. Okay, great. We send some more meat or some sugar. What are we currently sending? Meat. And that's happening. Let's send the Americans some rum. And should we send them a lot of rum? I feel like yes. Because there should be a bunch in storage here, which is great. And there should be... No, because this boat just took it away. There was a whole bunch at the dock, but it's all been removed. You'll take the rum? Take a deep breath? I do need to take a deep breath. I actually started feeling a little bit dizzy a moment ago, which was a bit unnerving. Send them lots of sugar. Well, the sugar's all pouring into the distilleries here. And I worry that if I do start sending sugar out instead of that, then I'll lose out on my lucrative sugar trade deals. But that's okay. How are we doing? More people? Not quite. More houses are coming online, which is good. Here they come. Shitty bunk houses. I can cram people in. But then the rent is 0. So I'll leave these as normal for now. We'll just get a bunch of farmers and stuff living in these bunkhouses. Okay. We're doing alright. We're getting closer to, like, a 0 line here. If we stop spending money on construction, we'd probably be better off. You need that farm rent money? Exactly. Gotta get our farmers paying. Oh, look! We're into positive numbers. We're making friends with the allies now. See? We're getting $8,000 from the allies. If we look at... You know what? I'm going to abandon this one. With the intention of... We want to be chums with the Americans from here on in. Which is, I think, a good way to go. Kind of sad we don't have the tourist bridge. I think we could probably... I don't think we can get a bridge over here. Are these bridge-worthy? Ooh, what's this? A little volcanic geyser-y thing. Nice. But, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. A whole bunch of resources that we can start tapping into. So I figure if we just keep increasing, maybe we can get... I tell you what. Next target. So we've got our boiling people. Take people out there and just stew them up. Very touristy indeed. Right. So the tannery is not doing very much at the moment. The rum distillery is empty in stock, but that's okay. That should sort itself out momentarily. If I go ahead and check... How are we doing? Okay, the capitalists aren't super happy right now because of the bunkhouses. Crap. Wait a minute. How do I figure out how rich my people are? Homeless citizens. There's 21 poor people. Okay. Vacant homes 71. Ah. And 35 vacant jobs. Okay, so I still need poor people. Which is not great. Come visit the hot springs. Here's a hat. Just don't ask where it came from, right? Alright, what about if we start pushing towards lumber mill and then... where is it? Industry. Lumber mill and then... shipyard. Processes planks to produce boats. So we have to go lumber mill and then... Is that all we need? Lumber mill and then shipyard? Because that might...
Presidente,
Oh.
you look bored. Do you not have an underling to throw oddly shaped objects at?
Stay still for... Let me add to your infinite wisdom, Presidente.
I guess... The Axis seem to be really thrilled about, like, trying to be our buds, right? 25 homeless with 71 vacant homes. I know, right? But the vacant homes are all, country houses. So the poor people can't live in them. Coal! Yes! That's the Australian way. Alright. Good news, friends. Oh my god. Check it out. Because we're climbing so quickly with the allies, they are absolutely loving everything that we're sending towards them. I could send them some... coconuts? Or if I pick coal... I tell you what, if I pick coal, then I have to push and get it. So let's get some coconuts underway first. Or coffee. Let's get some coffee underway. But we'll push towards coal, because that's going to be... really super handy. And check it out. I'm pretty sure... Coal. Coal. Ah, crap. There's a whole big blob of it right here. That's only a chapel. I could probably demolish that. Or I could make a new coal settlement over here. To grab these 3 nubbins. And then there's also some iron. And some more gold. Very handy. Who's uranium? Aluminium. Nickel. Oil would be super handy. It's a shame that it's all under my farms here. my cigar factories. That one's accessible. That one, not so much. We have completed yet another trade route. Hello, Kelly. I wasn't planning on streaming, Kelly, honestly. I was planning on staying in bed all day because I am sick. But I thought, yeah, why not? Have a little bit of a cheeky stream, even if it's just for a couple of hours.
I'm so glad this deal worked out for us.
I am very somewhat unwell. Alright, we've got our first money into our Swiss bank account, which I am stoked about. So, what's our broker doing?
Do any of these offers look good to you?
Oh.
They're all strictly legitimate.
Stimulate trade. We can get a parking deck, or we can unlock another slot. These I don't really care about. What else have you got? We got another one pending. Export cigars. Oh, yeah, mate, we can totally do that. We can totally export cigars. Bring it on. Push my bed in front of the computer. That'd be a way to do it. That'd totally be a way to do it. I was totally considering, as a way to tell people that I wasn't going to stream today, just like have me in bed with my phone and go, I'm sick, I'm not coming on. But then I thought, meh, best not. I know, finally got my first Swiss bank account money. Hang on, I'm going to just mute my microphone for just a second. Yeah, figured you guys probably wouldn't want to hear that. Right. Look away to read something. Kelly appears and suddenly Astro has $50,000. Boom. See? I got this. We got this. This is totally working out now, right? Watch this now. Check it. Boom. Boom. Mine. Not yours. And we're going to go for a coal mine. And where were the coal deposits? Up here. Let's... Okay, so there's 3 coal deposits. I want all 3 of these. Right, this is our next. This is our next. We're going to get all 3 of these bad boys up and running. We're going to link them all up. We're going to have a little town in around... Is there anything in this little mountain? No? Oh, what's that? Nickel. Sure. Why not? We can get some nickel. And we're going to have a roundabout. Yeah? Can I super roundabout it? I mean, it's kind of round. Is that round enough? Alright, boom like that. Let's get a road down here like this. Let's get a road up here thusly. And then we can link this back to the main area via this road here, and then we can link that onto there, right? And then up in this neck of the woods, we need to build out some homes for people. So, let's go. An apartment? We got some cash up our sleeve. Right, done. We'll have a couple of bunkhouses as well down here. And then these guys are going to need, I reckon, a tavern? Tavern. And probably a clinic to keep these people healthy. And then probably... I feel like we need another construction office. Or actually, we definitely need, up here, a Teamster's office. And probably a construction office as well. To be brutally honest. And let's get some more propaganda underway. So we're going to have ourselves a radio station up here. Let's see how big the bloom on this is. Okay, great. Radio station there. And I want another couple down in the main area of town that can bloom out and help to inform people. We'll put one in here near where that was demolished last time. And then I guess... So where's that? There. That brings it up to just in front of my palace. And then I'm going to put one in here, which brings that over to here, and that covers everyone. Okay, great. And then we can have a little road that goes down like this. So, the newspaper is being used to harvest money out of people. The radio stations, I'm going to use them to throw in a restaurant. Yeah, they probably will. Where's the restaurant? Bonk. Yeah. Cheeky restaurant. Love it. Can I squeeze one in here as well? Not quite. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's one there. I have a couple of restaurants dotted about. One there. And then one for my new mining friends up here. Bonk. Love it. Done. Anything in industry that is going to help me with... Oh. Processes steel and nickel to produce weapons. Ah. Newspaper is harvesting money. Sounds like capitalism to me. Exactly. We've got to, like, totally Rupert Murdoch the shit out of this place. That's the plan. Rig some elections. Tell everyone that, you know, the NBN sucks. Freaking Rupert Murdoch. What a jerk. Shit. Radio station needs bloody power, doesn't it? I do have a cigar factory, yes. Which is... No, that's a gold mine. Where the hell did I put the cigar factory? Construction office, no. Chapel, no. Here, no. There, there, there. It's here somewhere. I'm positive there is a cigar factory. Oh, it's right there. So I can either be rolling, or supply the local market. And we are rolling. We are exporting the crap out of... Look at all this tobacco. I feel like... Hang on. Is there an upgrade? Oh. Boom. Automated line. Free up 2 workers out of there.
I'm so glad I made this deal with you, Presidente.
Make the children work in the coal mine? Poor childlets. I saw a fascinating thing the other day. It was on Vox, that YouTube channel. And they did a thing about this guy who was a photographer, and he was, like, through his photography, managed to help stop child labor in the United States. It was really fascinating. Like, his photographs were incredible. Alright. Gold. Okay, we've got some gold up our sleeve. Let's get that underway while we wait for our coal mines to come online. Because at the moment... Why? Every friggin' time. Every time. Alright, hang on. We've got to demolish this road. And then we've got another road that comes up and links that up. Okay, great. So, coal mines, active. Upgrades. Canary. Decreases the risk of this building catching fire. That's probably a good idea. Coal preparation plant adds 2 additional jobs. Great. Oh. Hang on, we'll just control click and we'll upgrade all of our coal mines. And this nickel plant mine here. Anything we can do about this? Oh, it's already getting there. Okay, great. Cool. And then the radio stations are offline because we don't have any friggin' power. Wasn't there a song called Working in the Coal Mine? I don't know. Lewis Hine? Not sure, right? I'd have to look. It was a fascinating thing. It was Vox Darkroom was their thing. Right, so that's done. Let's get coal underway. And let's see what we can do, because these probably aren't producing...
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente.
Uh-oh.
It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled. So
How
selfish.
are we doing? 60% support. I will deliver an amazing speech. I will say that I am going to address... Wow, housing happiness is really low. And healthcare. Okay, I'm going to address housing happiness or healthcare. I think healthcare is probably going to be easier. Does coal make power? I guess so. I'm going to praise... Ooh. Acknowledge healthcare happiness. Promise to improve... Okay, I'm going to acknowledge housing happiness. Promise to improve healthcare. I'm going to talk up the capitalists. And then blame... no one. Go.
My Tropicans, my people, my children. Your prosperity is my honor. Your solidarity is my faith, and I gracefully accept your love. You are my Tropico. And what of my people? I feel your pain when your walls shudder and your roofs leak. Those of you who have roofs. But soon, roofs for all and walls for many. Our ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists, with thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people, and your progressive attitudes toward taxation. Let us speak of the nation's health. More doctors, do I hear? But that is not enough. We need better doctors, working longer hours for less pay. My promises are made humbly, for
It's
I
not really
am
much of a
Tropico.
crowd.
Remember, a vote for El Presidente is a vote for me.
Okay, I'm not super thrilled by the crowd, I have to say. But it's fine. At least it's something. At least we had a few people come out. Better doctors, longer hours, less pay. That's the way to have an effective healthcare system. Let's check out then healthcare quality. What? Really? Oh my god. Healthcare quality is bad? That was real bad. Look at it, it's all red out here. Didn't I put a clinic in, like... somewhere? Didn't I put a bunch of clinics? Oh. What's going on here then? Okay. Oh, is it just overloaded? It says 11 of 12. Ah. I see. Oh, I know, right? Graveyards would be fun, though. If you had to build graveyards, that'd be cool. Right. What we're going to do is... this has no electricity, so I'm just going to shut down my radio stations for now. And try and get those people into other jobs. Step the second. Let's get ourselves... let's get ourselves some healthcare, tourism, public services. So we can build a clinic. I can't build a hospital until the Cold War. I can build some more clinics. I mean, it says it's green, right? That's why I'm so confused here. I guess we're just overloaded. So I could build in behind here and then run a little road in to service this this clinic. So I'm just going to build a couple more clinics about. Let's see. There doesn't appear to be one down in this neck of the woods. So I'll pop one right here next to the tavern. And then that one's overloaded too. Okay, cool. We'll have one out here near these little bunkhouses. Excellent. And did I put one up at the new mining area? I did. Okay. Okay. And let's have one next to these bunkhouses as well. Yeah? That makes sense. People are too lazy to go. That's alright. It's, when you have ones like this, well, shit. Okay. Alright, cool. We got this. We got this. Good. There you go. That'll do the trick. I got confused and thought I was watching Not an Engineer for a moment. It's alright, I got this. I got it. I'm figuring it out. I'm totally figuring it out. I'm fading a little bit, though, I have to say. And we've only got $3,000 in the Swiss bank account. And nowhere enough educated people to staff our clinics. Which is not the greatest, I have to say. But what we've got so far will help us out. So, let's think about additional things that we need. I mean, aside from more friggin' housing, let's try... Oh, a bridge! Tourist bridge. Tourist bridge. Alright. So I'm going to build a cheeky little fresh road over to here. Let's get on top of a couple of the other things that we needed to worry about, such as, for example, the Commando Garrison. Because I did promise General Rodriguez that we were going to get that up and running. So I'm going to nestle that into this little crook here. Kelly's right. We do need some schools. Education. High school. Yes, please. Boom. And then we're going to put one of those here. And then we're going to put one of those here. I, like, just hit the mute button in time. Oh. Gordon Bennett. That's alright. I'm inside. It's warm. Oh. I laid down all of yesterday. Like, I literally...
Presidente, your aid is appreciated. With your help, we'll double our army.
Militarist standing. Lovely. And what's in here?
Exports, Prez. Who doesn't love it?
Yes, we can do that. Thank you, broker. We'll get some more Swiss monies. We got plenty of rum to export. Do I have soup? I do, actually.
Another day, another deal completed. Very nice, if I do say so myself.
How easy was that? You like the military school idea? You could do a military school? I'm liking that. Put the schools in right next to the garrison. Make it a military. Aww. I thought you meant that it was possible for me to actually mark them and say this is for military training. Alright. Hang on. So we got that. Can we get... Power plant. Nuclear power plant. Power plant. Processes coal to supply electrical power. Delivers... blah, 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 blah. Emits pollution. Okay, great. I'm getting power. And we're going to bonk that right up here. Right next to the power plants. Right? Have it scooched in here. We can have some people that'll, work there.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente.
I'm sure they do.
I myself intend to vote for you many, many times.
Where am I at? Alright, so I'm at 74% positive. With 10% people think that I'm bad, and 16% don't really care. So... Do I need to do a pre-adjustment? Get a bunch of toll roads. Yeah, I think we'll go okay. I think we'll go okay in this. I won't do the doobly-doo, because this way the people who vote against me won't get upset. But I feel like I should also do some more things to boost the happiness of my persons. So if I have a look at my almanac here, overall happiness is growing. Food. Wait a minute, hang on. Yeah. Ooh, low. Okay. So overall happiness. Food is fine. Healthcare is getting better. Fun is, right? Faith is decreasing. Housing is still decreasing. Because of the amount of people homeless. We've got a whole bunch of buildings vacant. Which sucks. 9 unemployed. 16 buildings with vacant jobs. Not great. Liberty is fairly sort of okay. And crime's not bad. But, gotta get this fixed. These are all... Oh, there's a couple of well-off people here that are homeless. Well, that seems odd. The well-off people should be using the, country houses. In the mad country house row here. Unless these are all full. No, these are... Like, a bunch of these are empty. Okay.
The election is a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce.
Excellent. We got it. We totally got it. Alright, wealthy citizens vote has paid off. That's all fine. All of this is to be unlocked. That's fine. So I could upgrade the country houses to house houses.
Presidente, I know you always keep your promises. But the citizens today can be very exacting about what counts as a fulfilled promise.
Don't worry, Penultimo. I'm on it, buddy.
The results are in, and it's a decisive victory for El Presidente, our beloved and inescapable...
I don't know about you, Presidente, but I woke up today with an urge to make some money.
Cool. Alright. So healthcare happiness, gotta climb that. Educated needs to climb. And I need to build myself a mansion. The Axis... I'm kind of sick of you guys. Can you go away?
Everyone has friends, right, Prez? And it's right to help friends, right?
Alright, hides. We can do that. Right. So I could... Warhog, welcome aboard. Welcome to Astro Chat. Please excuse my sniffling if I accidentally sniffle. I'm trying not to. I'm a little bit sicky at the moment. So this guy's offline. These are off... No, these are producing. These are producing coal. Awesome. Rad. So the power station, I'm just going to shut it off for now. Just shut that down. I don't need to be producing power just at this stage. What I do need to worry about is getting this healthcare further and further up. How's it doing? Where are we? Health? Health. Foreign? People. Overall happiness. Healthcare. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at that. That's climbing quite nicely. If it continues to climb the way that it is, we should hit 51 within the allotted time, and we should be sweet.
All done? Wonderful. What's done is done. After all, no
more money.
refund.
More money, more money. Now let's get ourselves this mansion, shall we? Residential. Mansion. Lovely. Where are we going to put this? Where's a lovely place for a mansion? We could have it out here. I'll tell you what, here we go. Penguin Cove. Right? And we'll have a little road that runs across the back of Penguin Cove to about there, and then we'll loop it in. Oh, looky-loo. Right? Man, that's
My
fantastic.
flock are blessed with faith, hope, and charity. And I hope I can have faith in your charity, Presidente.
Do I care? We could probably use a fire station, I suppose. And there's
The bigger
one
they
more.
come, the better they are, right?
Ah.
Huh?
Build a theatre for another 1,000 Swiss dollary dues. Happy with that. Because over here, in the super rich zone, is the perfect location. Ooh, a funfair pier. I'll come back to that. Build a, what was it? A theatre. Bonk. Yes. Boom. Let's get that right here. Yeah, right here. These richies out here are gonna love it. Build it near the coal mines.
Excuse me, Presidente. I have a little task that you might enjoy.
What?
It is so much fun.
No, I don't want
that
to talk
by
to you.
doing it, you will owe me a favor.
Oh. I kinda should. Shouldn't I? I kinda should. Now I have to visit? I don't think I want to visit the, I don't think that I want to visit the theatre. Not after what happened last time.
Remember,
That was dangerous.
loose lips might sink ships, so tighten your lips with a Tropican-made spanner.
Ah, crap.
You won't regret it.
Decreases, hang on, wait. Gonna slow ourselves down a little bit here. Literacy program. Let's get bells to bullets. Okay, we got a stack. We've not been doing any bloody research here. So let's get literacy program. Let's get each military building reduces crime, just like police stations. That's kind of handy. State loans, no. Right to arms. Increases liberty by 15. Decreases crime safety by 10. Military squads deal 10% more damage. Decreases military standing. It's kind of not what I'm aiming for. Bells to bullets. Increases militarist standing by 10. Yeah, that's fine. I think we'll just stick with what we got for now. Wealth tax? It does decrease my capitalist standing. So I kind of don't want that. I'll stick with the literacy program for now. Let's get that sorted out. Because I figure that
As convenient as
will help us to get more educated people on board. And then agricultural subsidies. But it increases the upkeep. And it decreases my capitalist standing. Meh. Full capitalist, here we go. Right. Healthcare happiness is climbing. Education, climbing. Mansion,
Our money's at work, Prez.
done.
I optioned the stock, stocked up on options, and stopped all the auctions.
Capitalist standing. Excellent. Alright. Let's keep our religiousy people mildly happy as well by building out a fire station, which they did want us to do. Public services, fire station. Now, we built one down here? Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll just sneak one in, I guess. Yeah. That's a good spot. And I might pop one up here as well. Because I saw a thing before that said, if you do the canary thing in the mine, it'll stop your mines from burning down, and I kind of don't want my mines to burn down. I feel like that's a good idea. Buy the coal mines. But that'll cover that one. And it'll be just short, unfortunately. But it's the best I can do at this stage. Alright. Trade. Sugar and coal. Taking their sweet friggin' time, I have to say. And we never got around to building boats. Or any of the other crap that I wanted to build. But that's okay. And sugar and coal, I mean, this sugar is really dragging its heels. As is the coal. It's alright. We'll just keep an eye on it, right? We'll just keep an eye on it. But trade has dropped off dramatically. We need to get a little bit more cheeky trade underway.
all done? Wonderful. What's done is done.
Another
After all,
1,000 Swiss
no
dollars.
refunds.
Thank you kindly. Good. But the rum was fast. The rum was very fast, but I guess the problem is all of the sugar is disappearing because I am pumping all of the sugar into, like, look how much sugar is in the in-storage of these two distilleries. Right? So as a result, none of the sugar is going out and being traded out. So the only way for me to get around that would be, I guess, to shut down my distilleries for a little while. And help pump through what was...
I knew I could count on you to do the right thing. Eventually. And for a price.
Yeah, for a price. I'm taking your money. Don't care about religious standing, I just want their cash. Prohibition on Cuba, no way. Well, I could. You know, like, if I just knock off 2 jobs out of each. But then, it's still going to get sugar stored in it, right? Ooh. Dunder still. Yeah, freaking get those online. And electric stills, $5 a throw. Alright. I now have a really good reason. You know what, I'm going to bring those... Get back on. Get back on. Get back on. I don't care about that sugar contract now. Dirty deeds, done to cheap. Don't care about the sugar. I care about making as much rum as possible. So we're going to get our power station back online with the intention of doing... What's this?
Everyone has friends, right, Prez? And it's right to help for...
I can do that. Don't worry, broker. We can totally make that tobacco. More rum. Much more rum. That's what we need. Okay. Let's do... I guess... Telepheric station? The frack is that supposed to be? I guess we need... where is it? Is it under infrastructure? Electric substation. So we need an electric substation amidst pollution. I'm not sure exactly how it manages to do that. But to connect this bad boy to the power grid, we need electric substations. I think. Which is fine. Rum time and tobacco time. Exactly. So, we're doing okay. Gonna pause my microphone for a... Don't say God bless me, just give me a tip. Isn't that the, that's the capitalist way, right? Oh, God. What time is it? 1:20.
You seen the stock prices, Presidente?
Build a bank?
Looks like the Bears ate the Bulls.
I can do that. I can totally. Will a bank give me more stuff? Keep your day job? Thanks, mate. How kind of you. Let's build a bank. Right next to my house. I'm going to have a road coming out this way too. How are we doing for cash right now? We're okay. Bank. Doop, 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 doop. Where is it? Government of Finance. Police... Actually, shit, a police station's probably not a bad idea. Oh, and an immigration office. My God, I've been neglecting so much stuff. Also, the embassy's probably not a bad thing to think about. Appoint ministers suggested by local factions to improve individual aspects of Tropican society or to gain illegal earnings. Yes, I want that. And we need an embassy as well. Let's let the clock run a little bit. Get some cash underway. Drink some more water. Alright. There you go. Telepheric station is cable cars. Oh, there you
I'm
go.
so glad I made this deal with you, Presidente.
So am I, broker. Because I like earning Swiss money. That Swiss money is doing me some good things. Alright. So that's all being taken care of. Raids, I can actually now do again. Intimidate neighbors. Guerrilla patrol. Ooh. Sabotage. Treasure hunt. Or broadcast each radio and TV program all over Tropico. Oh. So what do we got here? Every dead citizen bequeaths their fortune to the state of Tropico. All buildings receive less damage. Increase the speed of boats. Treasure hunt. Get a treasure hunt on our way. When do we upgrade to Operation Condor? Alright. Commandos. Get sorted. A teleferic restaurant in Barcelona. Well, there you go. Taj Mahal. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these ones up and running because they have the ability or the potential. Oh, that's a good one. But treasure hunts have the potential of producing raid points, which I can... Oh my god, look at how many raid points I have. I don't even need to do this. Cancel that out. Let's just go ahead and just start stealing stuff. Because we got 22,000 raid points just sitting there ready to go. And these boys can go and just steal stuff for me. Yeah? Theoretically? Is that what we're going with? That's what I'm going with. Right. Bank, can't afford it. Embassy, may as well. Get this bad boy up and running. And that way we can get ourselves an American ambassador. Or an Axis ambassador. I don't know. Just hook up a little tow rope and drag it back? Exactly. I mean, I guess they just take it apart like, you know, some kind of IKEA furniture, and then they get back here and then they have to consult like the little piece of paper and get that little Allen key to screw it all back together. Oh. Oh. El Presidente the musical. There's no one to work. There's no one to work in the theatre. And I don't think there's anyone... No, there's not anyone living here. Upper class or upper class. No one's rich enough. Get a 3D printer and print one. That's the way. That is the way. Alright. I get the feeling... Slightly increases the approval of citizens. Okay. Earn $8. Alright. Back to this. This is something I've been meaning to do. I want to get these radio
Exports,
stations.
Prez. Who doesn't love exports? Goods leaving port, money coming back.
Yes, I'll do that, but I have to work towards it. Let's get the radio stations online to boost people's happiness by popping down some substations. So these need to... Do they need to go within a bloom? Do they need to go within a bloom and then they create their own bloom? Or do they need to go... I guess. Let's find out. Let's just quick build that out. And then, if we have a look at the substation again... Oh la la! Okay. Well, let's have one here then. I don't really want it next to my palace. I guess we'll have it... next to this farm. Right. So that should now be covering my entire place with electricity, which it is. Delightfully. What are they? Oh, sorry, that's an electrical substation. So it's helping to like boost the power out that like because the by default the power station only provides a single circle, and then you have to use electric substations to like boost the power along. So now people hear a slight buzz around the area. Exactly. So now my radio stations, which are here. I can swap these both to channel 1, which decreases liberty. How is my... Hang on. Let's see how my liberty is. Ooh, that's a bit rubbish. So what's more important, I wonder? I could boost the liberty of all my people. Or I could set these 2 radio stations so that they convince people that I'm rad. And I feel like me being rad is kind of an important one. Yeah? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Go for liberty or go boosting... Well, how is my approval rating at the moment? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I kind of feel like I'm at 70% support. 26 are undecided. There's only 4% of the population that oppose me. I'm going to set this to liberty for now to offset what a couple of other bits and bobs are doing. And hopefully, I won't regret that. But we'll soon find out. Now, I want to do this weapons. Wait, where did that go? Did I not pick that up? Yeah, export weapons. 0 of 1,000. But it's not showing here for some reason. But that's okay.
Would any of these be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board, of course.
Oh. That'd be nice. Do you want to just sell me some more money? Got the cash for it. Yeah. Alright. And raid points, and that's fine. Oh. Oh, I can trade out raid points for Swiss money? Oh, no. Oh, did I just... Shiver me timbers. I just spent Swiss money to buy real money. Crap. Alright, how about this? And that's going to cost that. Alright, well, that's disappointing. That I just did that. Bugger. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's just ignore that. I'll try to ignore that I made a mistake then. So, high schools, how are we doing? Totally fully loaded. How is our education doing? I guess... People. Education. Slowly climbing. You saw nothing? Thank you, Rab. So we have 2 high schools that currently have 32... Well, we currently have 32 high school educated people. In our unemployment stack, we have a bunch of uneducated people who are unemployed. Oh, sorry. Vacant jobs. High school. Okay. So the education that we're doing is definitely helping us out. We could probably stand to have another high school, I suppose. Probably not a bad idea. Let's do it. Boop, 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 boop. Public services. No. Where is it? Education. High school. So there's one there, and there's one there. Do we want to split the difference and have one, like, halfway? Or do we want to have one up near these mine areas? Miners have to be educated too, right? I guess? We'll let their children get educated. With the intention that hopefully... Oh, my God, finally we finished that coal export. Alright, let's export something that we actually have a reasonable amount of. Like... rum. And have 4,500. Yeah? Atomic Dart, welcome aboard. sign that off. Let's get that underway. We'll get some cheeky rum getting shipped out. We've got a few shacks out here too that we need to take care of, one would imagine. Because, and it kind of ticks me off, because the bunkhouse is low quality. I'd love to have the conventillo in, but we can't do that. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that out. Don't worry. Welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. Oh. Oh, man. Where are we? It's 1:30, and I'm starting to flag a little bit, I think. I wonder. Is it time for me to take a break, or is it time for me to go and lie down? It's what I'm currently feeling right now. Potentially, Rav. But I think we've done well. I mean, we did make it to 5,000, and then I bloody spent some of it, which isn't great. That's probably not a bad idea. Hang on, there's just one or two things I want to do. One or two things I want to get out of the way. I want to get my bank in. Ooh, looky-loo. Get a cheeky bank. We'll get ourselves an embassy. Wait, that's that. Okay, we got that. Let's get ourselves... I would like a ministry, but I can't afford it. And police stations are probably going to be good. A pizza bank? It is. It's like, what's that building in New York City that's like a wedge? It has a special name, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Oh! I can do things. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm having a rooftop garden. I'm gonna have... Ooh, a koi pond? A bunker? Oh, sick. I'm gonna go to the koi pond. Oh, stone garden? Freaking hedge maze. Yes, please. Alright, cool. Yep, done. Thank you. Got a hedge maze now. That's it. I can die happy. Flatiron building. That's it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, hey, Sutter. I didn't realize you were here, buddy.
I can pay you back tenfold with just a little magic.
Good. So we got the Flatiron building underway. Let's get some more capitalists standing. Look at that. I mean, it's sort of like it, right? Awesome. Work mode. Either we can go National Bank. Transfers 2% at an efficiency of 100 from your... from up to $200. Generates $2 rate. Okay, I want that. That is what I want. Kelly, thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, I do need to go down. I do. Kelly's always looking after me. Thanks, Kelly. Well, I mean, there's a bottle of whiskey. I don't know what NyQuil is, though. What's NyQuil? Is it like a cough medicine or something? Oh, giddy aunt. Kind of. Something like that. Does it have crazy drugs in it that make you feel like all loopy-loo? It's the only... I mean, I've got some... Actually, that's why I'm probably feeling a bit rough now. I took some pseudoephedrine this morning. to help with my congestion-y bits, but evidently it's been, 8 hours and it's run out. People mix it with juice. Rad. Honey and lemon tea and bed. I think that's the plan. I think that is the plan. Yeah. Ugh. It's it doesn't matter. It's been fun. A cold and flu medicine. Oh, okay. It probably has like a decongestant in it, right? It probably has like pseudoephedrine or phenylephrine, and then maybe some ibuprofen or some paracetamol, or something to that effect. And if it's really good, it'd then have a mild amount of codeine in it.
I don't know about you, Presidente, but I woke up today with an urge to make some money.
It's very hard to get in Australia, codeine, these days, because they decided a while ago that it needed to be a
plane anywhere near Palace owing to start of monsoon season.
Okay. A nighttime sniffing, sneezing, and coughing, and yeah, exactly. So it'd be that sort of thing. So it'd be pseudoephedrine, which is a decongestant, and like it just dries your sinuses out, which is sometimes good and sometimes bad. But oh, Dayquil is the daytime one? I tell you what, some Vicks Vapor Rub would probably be pretty good right now. That really strong. I wonder if I have any. Or just get drunk. I think getting drunk would probably be extremely bad for me right now. Alright, I'm gonna hold on. Dayquil and Nightquil. Yeah, it's like... it's like Batman v Superman, right? Is that how it works? Or is Dayquil like... Dayquil is the Spider-Man to the Nyquil Venom.
Our money's at work, Prez. I optioned the stock, stocked up on options, and stopped all the auctions.
Has Tylenol? Yeah. Tylenol and an antihistamine. So I do have some antihistamines, as a matter of fact. It's probably not a bad... Well, I also have like a steroid spray for my schnoz. Which is supposed to, like... The doctor said, oh yeah, look, if you use it, it'll take a couple of days to, like, get it working well. But, it takes some time to kick in. And it's been, like, 3 days now since I started taking that medicine. And it's still not doing things, so... I don't know. I think I just need to go and have a lie down. Aiden Lodo, g'day. Welcome aboard. Thanks for the sub. I'm afraid that you're... joining in just as the end of the stream is something. I don't know. I'm very tired and very sick, so I'm actually going to go. But I think we did well. We're almost to the educated, like almost completed that education thing. Almost. So close. Hang on. Here we go. Spin it up. I want this. I want the education thing. Before I go. It's so close. I can almost taste it. I'm not thrilled about my support levels, though. That seems to be dipping a little bit. But that's okay. We can keep an eye on things. Keep it running. Is the Pirate Cove actually useful now? Just add rum. Rum and NyQuil. Okay. Alright, well this is taking too bloody long. Or is it? Let me just check. Let me get the old cheeky almanac. No. Happiness. Education? Where is that? Overview. People. Education. Oh, it's so close. So tantalizingly close. Well, I mean, to be fair, Firecats, I mean, I'm not quite up and about. I'm just, like, propped up in a chair at the moment. Yes, I am, Aiden. From Melbourne. Alright, Loco. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. And you know what? I was wanting to wait for this education to finish.
I
but
sometimes wonder about your final confession.
it's taking a little bit too long, so I'm gonna call it there, friends. Go and get myself some delightful, I don't know, soup. And then next week we'll come back and, as Jim says, there's some plenty bad housing problems around here that need to be sorted out. We're doing okay on the cash side of things. Population's growing, and my support seems to be sort of up and downy things. So next week we'll come back, take care of a few of those things, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. But friends, thanks very much for stopping by. Thank you again, Kelly, for your generous support. And yeah, next time, maybe we need to look at the tourist bridge a bit next time. This is a nice bridge. It's not really much of a tourist bridge.
Presidente, your political maneuverings are the stuff of legend. Excuse me while I take some notes.
Just in time. Thank you, Penultimo. My people are getting educated quite nicely. So next time, they won't be quite as Dumbo, which would be nice. It will be nice. Friends, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.